Hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. How are we doing? We're a little late. Sorry about that.
Welcome in.
Yeah, let's see if it works this time. Yo, it worked. Okay, no, you gotta put it back to normal. It's too creepy. It's too much. It's too much.
If I ever cast invisible, I'm gonna use this.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh god.
Wait, can you see my camera, Duncan?
Oh, here, give me a sec.
Yeah, so if I ever cast invisible, I
Oh,
think
dear
it's gonna-
God. That's funny.
Okay.
Slide back into reality. Where? Oops.
So,
there's-
what is going on?
We're doing a little meddling.
Yeah.
a bit of meddling for fun.
Is this one not working?
It never
Why am I
never
dark?
blows up on us ever. It
Absolutely.
always works great.
Yep. This is going to go swimmingly. With no issues.
We only have 2 weeks to prep, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's true. I forgot
So,
about that.
well, what happened last time? It's been a little bit.
So we were gonna escape and go to the castle, but then we were like, slave rebellion sounds cool, and so we went back to the Dwarven city. Something happened, and then we got chased, and we barely made it to a refugee camp. I forget what the something happened was. We fought somebody.
It was a troll. We were running.
Yeah, they released a troll to go kill all of the us, but they didn't because they suck.
And we're fast-ish, barely enough. But you know, we made it.
That's why I don't fear any combat encounter, because I know I can just outrun you guys.
You know that you can abandon the team.
You have to run faster
And
than
run
one
away.
person.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can use a dash as a bonus. That's three movements in one turn. You can't touch me.
Mhm.
You could just be-
I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you.
Mhm. My
Yep.
-1 strength.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's really actually before we move on. That reminds me
Met some
though.
people.
A lot of times, like out of combat movement gets broken by stuff. If you try to use in combat like round based movement systems, you can actually like totally break reality. Because if you get a bunch of feats, and buffs to movement speed, and you have the haste spell on you, and you have like action surge, it's like possible to go like 5,000 feet in one round. So traveling
6 seconds. It's
6 seconds for a mile or whatever.
I mean, you telling me moving 90 feet in 6 seconds is unrealistic?
Yeah, but anyway, so
seconds into hour.
but yeah, so you guys made it. So you guys at the end of the last session made it to a camp of escaped slaves who are holed up in some deep part of the mines, it's almost certain that the dwarves know where, like, how to get to this point, but they don't necessarily know where the slaves are in the whole system of mines. And they also don't necessarily... It sounds like the city has stuff going on, too. They don't necessarily have the men to spare for this. So,
Yeah, a little civil war.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A slight amount of civil conflict, a little bit.
Yeah.
And so, you guys had met with the leader, it seems, of this slave
purple
rebellion, which is a dragon elf, who seems to have some sort of importance politically.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is.
Why he Urple?
Yeah, exactly. Why he Orpal? Why he eyes glow Orpal flame? Dragon? We don't know.
I said this last session. I'm gonna say it. You can't just ask people why they're purple. It's fucked up.
Yeah. So he's got purple eyes. He's got flaming eyes. And he seems to be kind of the de facto leader here. Along with he has quite a few dragon elves who seem to be part of his retinue, basically. And then they were all enslaved. And he basically let you guys rest. He said, like, you guys can go and rest. And you guys went through a lot, so I'm assuming you would go and sleep and rest, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, what have we done since the last rest?
Ran for our fucking lives.
I mean, yeah, okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's more just like you haven't really had a. It's really just for the past couple of days now. You haven't had a moment to really sit down in safety. You know.
That's fair. We have kind of been.
I want to see the sky.
Yeah. So yeah, you start.
It's like 3 p.m. right now. I don't even know.
Yeah. So you would actually during this rest, Helios, you'd probably be woken up. Actually, no, you wouldn't be woken up. It'd be in your dreams. All of a sudden, Shot, your shaman on the castle, would appear in your dreams. And he would say, Helios, the castle seems to be safe now. We haven't had any more attacks. If you are able to contact us once you know when you'll be back.
Can I respond to him?
Yeah, you can respond with like a sentence or two.
Oh, okay. He's like, will do. Currently still in cave.
Okay, and then he'd fade out, and then you'd go back.
Arrival ETA.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So yeah, he'd then you'd fade out, and you'd go back into your dream. But yeah, so you guys would rest probably for like the better part of like a day, like 12 hours or so. We'll say, just like sleeping, kind of sporadically waking up. Actually, a couple times you wake up. You're woken up by some commotion. And you like look over and you see that being brought into this like hideout are some injured former slaves. At a couple points in time, there would be a couple injured slaves. It seems like the first ones were maybe just like caught in a scuffle in the dwarven city, like they tried to sneak in or grab supplies or something, and then were caught and got in a scuffle. The second group that comes out of comes into this place, it looks like something else got a hold of them. One of them has like a nasty gash that is like along the whole side of their body. They're barely alive. If you had to guess, it looks like a troll-sized thing got a hold of them.
Something healer moment.
How could this have happened? Okay, well,
Probably the fuck. I don't know. That's no shred.
yeah, I'm gonna heal them. I'm gonna hit them with one of these.
Okay.
Nice. Wow. So helpful.
Great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. They would still appreciate it. It still helps. Any bit helps, right? It'll speed up the healing process, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you guys would rest. You don't be bothered. Most of the like other people here are just like making makeshift weapons because they got some weapons off of like the overseer dwarves that they killed when they like initially broke out of their like the chain gang that they were basically in. But there's not enough weapons, like actual weapons for everyone, so they're fashioning some crude ones for now.
I guess I'd give somebody like my lame not poison dagger.
Okay, sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have enough daggers?
Well, I actually don't. I don't think I have anything on me.
Yeah.
But you know what,
Yeah.
Helios?
What?
You know where we are now, so you could feasibly maybe dimension door out of here and like get weapons. I don't know. We don't really. I don't think we need to.
I
really,
guess like
but,
it'd be like, where would I go?
Yeah, well, that's fair. You could dimension door a couple times and just appear outside.
I can dimension
And
door
have the
twice.
castle come over, but... Oh yeah, but then
Or-
you couldn't get back.
Yeah.
Well... It was
Yeah,
nice
I would
knowing
have
you.
to.
Get out.
I have 2, so I can go. Oh, actually, no, I have 3. I can go somewhere, come back, go somewhere, and then not come back.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, like
alright,
if
well,
Yeah,
any
but
any spot within range,
so
it can be a place to see when you can visit or when you can describe. So, like,
eventually,
if we knew there was like a weapons cache somewhere, that
Yeah.
a little risky. I could just end up in the rock, which would not be great.
yeah, it's
breathing.
Spelunky telefrag moment. Yeah, you would yeah. So I mean, they could tell you that there is probably a place if you went like a couple if you went through a couple tunnels, wound upwards a little closer to the surface, you could then teleport like into the city directly. The problem is like, are there going to be people there when you get there, right? You know, knowing that. So yeah, but after you were resting for a while, you wake up well rested, and they would give you guys like some fucking coffee and like beans or something, you know, something.
Coffee and beans.
Ew.
Yeah.
Are they coffee beans?
No,
I want a drink made from kidney beans.
you get some coffee and beans for your breakfast, and that's about it.
Toast?
No, they don't have toast. They don't have much down here right now.
No.
So
They-
beans on stone.
Yeah, and as you guys are all kind of sitting around eating, Rhuk, the leader elf, would come over and sit down, and he'd look at you guys and be like, "I am sorry for the meager supplies that we can provide, but
Better than nothing.
Hey, wait a minute. Do you guys have your packs on you?
Yep.
I'm assuming
Well,
you guys would have."
They have rations. We should hand
Oh,
those
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
We should like give them to people.
I have a diplomat's pack, whatever that has.
Mm-hmm. It should automatically add
You got
that.
the bougie rations.
Ooh.
I do have.
I got I got a pudding cup.
So,
Yeah.
wait, so he's Rakil looks at you guys. It's like, we would normally have no trouble sneaking in through some of the back ways into the city, especially with all the chaos going on there right now. It's just that, and he motions over to where like the wounded are sitting, and he's like, and the one that had the big gash, he's like, the troll is out there.
Oh.
It
I wonder what my next plan
probably.
is.
It probably won't approach to this place. There's far too much noise. Trolls are ferocious, but they are not dumb. They prefer easy prey. And unfortunately, the small groups we're sending to gather supplies and do sabotage are prime targets. And this is where I wanted to see if I could ask for your assistance.
You want us to kill the troll, huh?
Perhaps.
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 Well, if I'm going to be honest with you all, let's talk about our general situation. From what we can tell, right now, the city is split into two factions. There is the older son of the deceased count or duke or whatever he called himself,
How'd that happen?
and
Deceased. Yeah.
actually, I know you
What are you
guys.
talking about?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Did you guys tell them? You guys didn't tell them that they're deceased.
No.
So you even
I
say
don't think
they.
anybody knows.
Yeah. Well, did you tell these guys what you did? Like, where did you tell them that he's in the castle or what?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did a whole thing where I was like, oh
Okay.
yeah, we went and gave him that. We put the cat
Sorry,
away.
yeah. So
We
you
came
would say
back.
he wouldn't say deceased. He would be like
Put him in
the
the-
the
Put
captive.
in the bed.
He'd be like
Yeah.
he'd be like the
He's sleeping.
Actually, you know
Castle
what?
upstate.
At this point, then he would actually say. He would say that the situation in the city is split between the two sons of the count, king, whatever he calls himself. And you said you have him captive, right?
Yeah, he's in the flying castle, which I believe is several miles away, right, Helios?
Yep. That away.
Because that is probably our greatest bargaining chip.
Exactly my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
If we could perhaps bring him to one of the brothers, use him as leverage, we could probably get them to free all of the slaves.
Ah, but he's
We
like
thought
really,
about that.
He's
but the
really
last time we
far
tried that
away.
exact, we tried that exact plan with one of his cousins, and immediately when they thought they had some sort of leverage, they descended upon us. So-
The bonds
That's where we've been
between
for a while.
dwarven cousins their bonds are, well, dwarven cousins in these parts backstab each other all the time. These brothers Well, just so you know, from what we know, the older brother has been locked out of the keep by the younger one. And the younger brother, who's taken hold of the keep, is generally a pretty forward-thinking individual. He's very entrepreneurial. And certainly, well, if Dwarven birthright is to be believed, the older brother has the birthright, should be the rightful ruler, instead of his captive father. But the younger brother does not trust him with this. So my thoughts are, the older brother, probably, from what we gather, Rhuk the Younger, he is, well, named after his father, he is quite the warmonger, and probably would just attack you if given the chance. But the younger brother, oh, where's his name? Hold on. Do I not
Small
have a
area.
name? I'm
Be-Rick. You have Eric and
Be-Rick.
No, I thought I had a name, but I guess maybe not.
You said the older brother is Eric the Younger?
Yeah, it's Eric Jr. is the firstborn son, and then where the fuck is this name? Oh, it's Adau. That's right, Adau.
Auto parts.
Adau. Adau, the or Adau, I don't know. Adau, the younger son, Adau, holed up in the keep with some of his actually a few bands of mercenaries, it seems. Mainly, most of the local dwarves have sided with Rhuk. They believe in the tradition of the birthright. But Adau, you might be able to negotiate better with him.
He's the entrepreneurial one?
Yeah, and he's the one in control of the keep, in a defensible position.
Yeah.
He took the opportunity when he saw it. He's opportunistic, and he certainly cares more about, from what we've heard, and well, we've seen him around. He certainly doesn't. Neither of these brothers care for our cause. But if there's anyone we could buy the aid or assistance of, it would be Adau.
Do you know who comprises the mercenary bands that he's hired?
Various mercenaries.
Would it be halflings, perhaps?
I don't think so. If you're talking about the half band, I don't think any of their groups are in this area.
Okay.
But it's mostly dwarves, in fact, just not dwarves of this area, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dwarves. So these dwarves
the
are not invested in the local politics.
Okay, fair enough. So the half band are here, but I guess they're not sided with either of the dwarves.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I did not know this. You're
They're
saying
like
this?
half on their side.
Well, that was out of character, but I would just as likely say it in character because of what we heard last time. When we were approaching the mines.
Yeah, so he's like, the guy is like, he's like, so, I mean, if you think that if you think that you could speak to Adau, the younger brother of the two, maybe offer him his father back in return for aid in securing his seat of power in some way.
I don't know. His dad's like really far away.
We can do it. Well, we can also.
I want Talvo to
spell.
roll me a deception check.
Oh no.
2.
Don't do.
Where is it? My sheet. There it is. Persuasion, you said?
Yeah, deception.
Deception.
Because you are hiding something, right? And even though it's not an open lie, when you kind of say this,
3.
when you say this, Rakil kind of pauses because there's a few times now you've mentioned like he's not really in the picture. Rakil pauses and he's like, "You do have the king, right?" And it's clear that he's not. It's clear that he's not buying it right now.
I'm gonna let you handle this, Talvo. You started it.
Fair.
Dude, just be a dick and we killed him, okay? Fuck it, you caught me, okay? You got me. You got me.
Rakeel
It was fair.
Rakeel just sighs. He's like, well, then I have to kill you. No, I'm just kidding. He's like, he might actually say that because he does have a sense of humor. He's like, I have to kill you. And he's like, I'm just messing. He's like, that's fine. I just wish you would have told me up front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
He's like, that's fine. I understand. If he had death, hopefully it was a death fitting a warmonger like him.
It was pretty brutal. It almost killed us too. But...
So he nods. He's like, that's fine. I understand that you don't necessarily trust me yet. I understand.
Yeah.
And he genuinely seems not offended. He gets it. He gets it. So
Yeah.
He got eaten by worms.
From one
Yeah.
player to another.
it seems like he's a little disappointed that you don't have this bargaining chip, right? But he does. He gets
Well,
it. So.
we have the bargaining chip because
Fireballs.
if Talvo shuts up, they don't know.
he
They have
does.
no idea that we haven't. We don't.
But
We
then
don't. We
when we
don't
don't
have
have it, it's gonna piss them off.
Well, yeah, but we just be like,
Yeah.
release the slaves first, so we know they're not in danger, and then we'll teleport him to you, and then we just don't, and then we leave.
He nods and he's like, well then. I did have one idea about how to open up negotiations with Adau, the younger brother. Since they are in a bit of a position of back and forth, they're having a couple like street skirmishes, not open war yet between the two factions, but a few street brawls when words have gotten heated between the two sides around the area of the keep. And there is a resource. There is a resource that that the dwarves in the city, the main part of the city, under Eric the Younger, there's a resource that they have that is now close to us. The troll.
Did you say that again?
Oh.
The troll was something that was held in the main quarters of the city. In fact, I believe they've done experiments on this particular troll, which just
We could
explains.
free him instead of killing him.
Well, he has been let loose in these caves. It's not like they're going to be able to recapture him easily. My idea was,
Easily.
what if you all, and I know you're not going to like this, but what if you all were able to capture the troll and offer that
I'm in.
to Adau?
I'm game. Don't send it. Let's
Oh,
do it.
you know what? We could do that, couldn't we?
Yeah,
we have
we
two
thought we-
wyverns we could offer him.
Well, no, but
Yeah, but
also
we
have-
want those.
Well, but
Yeah,
so
That's
yeah.
fair.
So he's like
Fair
you have wyvern. He's like, it doesn't matter. The point is, dwarves are very practical-minded, materialistic beings.
We just find them a shiny rock and be like, here you go.
Well, the point is, a troll, if you brought that with you to the negotiations, it has a couple benefits. For one, if negotiations go poorly, cut loose the troll. The troll knows who its captors were. It knows that they're dwarves. It will target dwarves over you. That's one option if you need to. The other option is if you bring the troll to them, they will be much more willing to take you seriously. Not just anyone can capture a troll and bring it as a token of goodwill. This would be a bargaining chip that, unlike the one of their father that would rely on some deception, this is one that they would be able to see in front of them if you manage to pull it off.
I like those odds.
So, Bree, I have an idea. What if we captured a troll and then brought it to Adau? Yeah, I feel like Bree's the only one who could even reasonably accomplish something like that.
We have the cool capture
am I
spear.
doing?
I could polymorph into a troll, pretend to be the one.
That's smart. What if we bring in two trolls?
Yeah.
The-
Can I polymorph into a troll? That thing?
You can't
Trolls?
You can't
Trolls?
polymorph into trolls.
Fine.
Remember,
Okay.
remember, polymorph and beast form is only animals, creatures, not like monsters.
I could still be
Oh,
something.
yeah.
I could still be something scary.
I still think we could get a lot of mileage
so-
out of the backflipping mouse.
That's true. Okay.
True. Hey,
So
wait,
no,
hold on.
we're gonna keep the troll inside the room. We're gonna go to the negotiations. The rats do the backflip. If that fails, then we bring in the troll as plan B.
Well, the plan B is I turn to an owl and break dance.
Oh yeah.
So the troll is plan C. Okay, both of them. We're gonna do both of those first. Roll a persuasion check. I'll give you inspiration. We'll see if it works. Then we'll bring in the troll.
But
Wait. So,
Imagine if it works, right?
so okay, so
yeah.
so at this point, when you guys are talking about this, the guy is like, so Rakeel is like, he kind of like shakes. He's like, so listen, when Talvo kind of mentioned like the binding sphere that turns into binds, he's like, here's the thing. Do you all know how trolls work?
No.
So
Yes.
trolls regenerate.
Yeah.
When you knock them down, they will regenerate, and the only way to stop that is with fire or acids, strong acids. But what we could do, if you all are able, we know the troll is somewhere relatively nearby. It shouldn't be hard to find the troll.
Pretty fucking loud.
Yeah. And what we could do is, and he motions over to one corner of this like chamber, this cave, where there is all of the shackles from the slaves that they were all in, the manacles. And he looks at you guys. And he's like, we could send a few of our hardiest members behind with you. You take down the troll, but let it regenerate back up. But while it's regenerating, we set a couple of our people run in and bind its hands behind its back. Multiple chains. We won't take any chances, right?
I can use mending or like heat metal. We can do something funky with like a. You ain't getting out.
So yeah,
Or we have it like pretend to be. So it's like we can remove them if needed. You know, if the negotiations go bad, we can just be like, all right, here he goes. Let him loose.
So, am I the only one who speaks a language that's related to giant?
Probably.
Yep.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
I mean, yeah, Dwarvish is related to giant. If any of you speak Dwarvish,
Nope.
Does it count as a? So is it a monster then, not a beast?
yeah, it's trolls. I think are monstrosities.
I have universal speech. I can talk to it, but I can't talk back.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, they're giants. Never mind. They're not monstrosities. They're giants. They
Morph into a giant?
they count as a type of giant. They're like yeah.
So it's not a beast though. I can't
It's not a
because I
beast,
could
no.
like. Okay.
Okay.
Right. It's like the same idea as like you can't polymorph into like an elf or something, right? that's how it works.
Okay. I
Okay.
guess it'll be something big.
Let me see.
So Rakeel will basically say like, we're willing to help you take it captive. You just need to like bring it down to basically being dead, and then we can regenerate it once it's captive.
How generally wise are trolls?
I mean, you would know that they're much more wise than they are intelligent. They are not very intelligent, but they, just like a lot of like kind of animals, like especially larger, greater animals, they generally have enough wisdom to be good hunters, good trackers, good survivalists, because they normally are surviving out in the wild, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to all my wisdom saving throw spells.
I still, yeah.
When I say that, I
still
mean like
think
they're
it's
not going
worth-
to be like a cleric level of wisdom. They're
Yeah.
just going to be wiser than like they're generally actually wiser than the average person because they're out in wilderness all the time.
It's a low bar, yeah.
Okay. I think, yeah, let's do that. I think that's a good idea, and I have several backups in mind,
Including
Okay.
rats.
including the breakdancing owl and the backflipping rats. Don't forget.
No, I was
Go
just
ahead.
about like after our long rest, I was wondering because last time we established that this whole time I've been kind of using the summon elemental,
Yeah.
or like canonically now she's run out of her things for
Yeah.
it. So
You wouldn't be able to do that this
I was
time.
wondering I was wondering if I should like change the Conjure Elemental, the one that I can actually cast, but it just has more of the risk.
No, just that one. Oh yeah, because that one is the one where they break free.
Yeah,
and
so
then...
if I
that's
break
also it's a level 5
concentration-
spell as well.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
little terrifying. But...
So, yeah, because that one does not have a cost associated with it. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, that
Yeah.
one...
the cost may be a TP.
I mean,
but
yeah, I mean, if you want to switch to that one, you could.
Well, yeah, that's why I kind of want to discuss if it's worth, if I should or not.
I mean,
I
it's your
could,
character. Roll with it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it will affect the whole team if it like tries to kill us all.
Yeah, but then that'd be funny. So.
True.
Well, no, Zaya, what we're saying is that Bree does not have any more uses of Summon Elemental, the 4th level one, because it has a cost associated with it, and they don't have the item, a gold inlaid vial worth 400 gold pieces. That's not something that the group currently has any more of. And whereas Conjure Elemental doesn't have that cost, but the downside is that the conjured elemental could break free afterwards, whereas the one that Britsha had previously, it just went away and it didn't have any chance to retaliate.
I think I'll just, because Summon Elemental, I can't do anything with it, it's just sitting there, so I might as well just change it, and then I might bust it out if I feel like it could help us, and then we'll just have to deal with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll say I did that during the long rest then.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that would normally stuff like that you do at the end of a long rest. So yeah.
Yeah.
This would be while you're just like right before you discuss all this stuff. So okay, so yeah, so what's the play? What's the plan?
I guess we're gonna go
No
capture a troll.
idea.
We're going to
Yeah.
go troll the troll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta put on the la 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 song for this.
Okay, so
How? No idea. But
so okay, so what's the what is the play? What is the play? I mean, like, are you just gonna go out and Rakil? He'll leave it to you guys. He's like, I have no experience capturing trolls.
well,
Okay, neither do I.
we're on the same bar then.
Yeah,
Wait, so were you
I've actually
saying that
captured many.
so do you say like it doesn't like fire then?
They generally don't like fire, and it stops
Because
the
like, you have to
regenerative
produce flame
ability.
and all that, so
I have
Yeah,
fairy fire.
so-
I can
I can freak it
trick
out.
it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like basically the idea is you would use your what he's saying is like you could use your fire, stop it from regenerating for a time, but then don't completely kill it. And then once it's like you keep it stable but like unconscious basically, then capture it, put it in shackles, and then let it heal up to full again as a captive.
Sounds good.
And so again, he's gonna send a couple like strong like fighters here that are gonna come with you. They're not gonna be doing any fighting, but they're ready. Like the moment it's down, they're gonna jump in with like shackles and start hooking it up to make sure it's captive.
Or if we start going
Hypothetically.
down, they can.
If you start going down, they're gonna run.
Yeah.
So they and yeah, Rakil would tell you he's like listen, if things become too dire and you don't think you're gonna be able to capture it, just kill it or run. Like don't he's basically saying don't sacrifice yourself for this.
You don't have to tell me that twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always ready to run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, Helios,
That's me.
you have a kind of a little spell that may have helped us out a couple times in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking we might not have to put anyone at risk if you just make it see pretty lights and then we shackle it while it's, just kind of standing there stunned.
You can try that. That'll be our initial play, and then you guys need to be ready to back me up when it fails.
Yeah. Well, I also have
So-
the base ball of binding, the
Yeah.
bondage ball, and then you can levitate it. So that could also
Both are-
work.
I think both are concentration.
What do you mean? Oh, well, if I bind it with the
Levitate.
baseball, then you don't have to hypnotic pattern. You can just levitate.
Oh.
You know.
How
it's two
heavy are
different
trolls?
Several 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
how much can levitate work?
500.
Yeah.
Just cast it twice.
They might, yeah, they're probably in the range of
fly.
like a ton. They probably weigh like a ton. I don't know, how much does like a fucking rhino weigh? Rhino weight. These are the things you Google when you're playing D&D. Rhinos can weigh over 3 tons. So we'll say like 2 to 3 tons probably for a troll.
Man.
Yeah, you could tell this is British just by looking at it because they spell ton, Tonnes.
Toonies. It's 3 toonies.
And then they also say that's almost 95 stone. Keck W.
Oh my God,
Keck
that's
W.
a unit of weight.
British.
Sorry, Britsha.
Yeah, sorry, Britsha. We're just roasting them.
Mile.
We're just roasting the British here in front of Britsha. But anyways, so okay. So what's the plan?
Okay, so
all
you're
three of
gonna
those
throw the
things.
Pokeball at it. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna make the pretty lights. If that doesn't work, you're gonna light it on fire, Britsha, Bree.
Different order.
And-
Pokeball comes in the middle because it's a one-use thing.
True.
Like if the troll breaks it, then I can't use it again until the next day.
Well, no, I think you can't use it until the next day no matter what. But if it breaks it, isn't it just permanently broken?
Oh, I have no idea.
What's
yeah,
it
so let's
called?
hope it doesn't do that, because that'd be cool for, like, I don't know, the Dragon
Let's,
Lighter.
Bands of Binding? Yeah, Bands of Binding is their name.
Oh yeah, it's destroyed. On a success, the item is
yeah.
destroyed.
What it is though is that when it restrains the thing, if you hit it, it restrains the thing, and the thing has one chance to break it. If it fails, it can't try for 24 hours. So it is basically if it fails to break it on its first attempt, you have it for a whole day at the very least. If it does succeed, it just breaks it entirely though.
Yeah.
So, but it is a DC 20 check. It's not easy. It's not easy,
Yeah.
but
And there's stuff we can do to make that more difficult as well. So I think we try to hypnotize
sure.
it, and then if that doesn't work, we throw the Pokeball. And if the Pokeball doesn't work, then we just beat the fuck out of it. And then we'll bring it to auto.
I took away Gias, or however you pronounce it, the one that like makes them stop an action, or like you can take control of it. Like I could put that back and then try that on it.
You know,
It's an idiot.
You know what you should do? That is such an incredibly powerful spell, because if we were to succeed stealthily at using that on one of the brothers, we could just avoid all of this. We wouldn't have to appease any of them, because we could just say, let your brother have the we'll go to the outer brother who's not holed up in the keep, tell him to make peace with the younger brother, and have his troops not molest any of the slaves as they leave. Then we just have all the slaves leave, and then we don't have to deal with it ever again. It doesn't even matter at that point.
I mean, I could also hit him with the panache, man.
Yeah.
Just
True.
I could just put on like the greatest concert that Jupe Guard has ever seen. We're in Gabagool.
Your concerts are magical, Helios. As is Talvo's capacity for charisma.
As is chaos, yeah.
Yes, but I think the spell is probably going to be a little more convincing to, influencing the literal neuronal connections of the brain. So, we can do the troll just because, we have a troll now. But, but I think we should also consider that. I think that could be a good idea.
Should I keep it in my spell list, just so it's there?
Yes, yeah. Because we can also just tell them to, give us all their money. All the money they earn, just have them ship it to a certain address for a month. We can do whatever we want.
Can it work
with that spell.
Is it that?
Yeah, because you give them a certain goal, right? You tell them, oh Jesus, dude.
Yeah. Force it to carry out
cities.
some service or refrain from some action or course of activity as you decide.
Yeah, so you tell a noble what to do, and bada bing.
Interesting.
And these nobles are pretty they're not like warriors. We learned that with the count. or maybe these guys are.
They are
but,
cowards. And...
yeah, but if they're anything like their father, then if they don't do what we say, they die instantly. So, you know, let's go with the troll first, because it's requires. I was gonna say it requires less risk to capture a troll alive. So maybe it's not less risky. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think we should try the troll.
It's a troll.
All right.
Okay.
That's
Worst
what
case
you're the
scenario,
unhappy.
I just run away and leave you to die.
Yeah. Fair.
Then Bree can use Chaos on you and have you. Well, you can't kill yourself because then
That would break the spell.
that would break the spell. Have you be sad for a month.
And do that anyway.
How about leaving us?
I don't need to be told to do that.
Fair. Okay. Well, I guess let's go then. If we're not gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay, so we have our plan. I'm gonna try, then you're gonna try, and then we're gonna figure it out from there. Plan
Yeah.
H.
Yeah.
Another plan with the troll is I have another spell called Conjure Minor Elementals. I can make about 8 minor elementals and like confuse it by having them all run around him.
I have either hold monster or animate objects. I can either hold them in place,
Dude.
or this guy can confuse them too.
If
I can
you
only use
both,
one or
if
the
you
other
use,
though.
yeah, that's a good point. But if you use animate objects and he uses summon minor elementals and we have 16 extra targets hitting it,
Yeah.
that's very useful for something like, I don't know, maybe a dragon. Like that we might maybe, or an archdevil perhaps, maybe.
Perhaps. Interesting.
I
Anyway.
don't know why, just throwing it out there. I don't know why I chose those two
There's
specific
situations where
ones.
that occur eventually.
Yeah.
So.
Flooding the action economy.
Literally, yeah. But okay, yeah. So let's go. Let's set out for with
Can I
the
inspire
slaves.
myself?
Should I have the
No, that's a-
Pokeball, maybe? Because
What, Pokeball?
it's a ranged dex throw.
Yeah, it is. Well, let me check on it. Yeah, it uses Dex. It can only use Dex. So
I'm pretty good
Yeah.
at hucking stuff.
yeah, for
That's
like
true.
most ranged weapons, you can use Strength or Dex, but for this one, it has to be Dex.
Yeah, it specifically says dex.
Yep.
All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna. How do I put it in the chat?
Are we sure we don't want to save the Pokeball for something? I mean, this is big, but it's like that's really important for like a much bigger thing.
Well, okay,
I don't
yeah, that's true. This thing can't do like, well, can it?
Maybe we
Let's
save
find
it.
out.
Maybe we save it more towards the end. Like if we are getting in a bad position, like a last resort, bam.
I'm
we
just saying,
could
if you don't,
save it.
Yeah.
if you don't fuck up your spell, it's a non-issue.
I am
That's
very
true.
good at that.
Yeah. Okay. These bands actually can be used to capture pretty much anything less a Tarask, because they can get anything up to huge, and this thing is just large. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, we could like bind a dragon with these if we were to,
If we would ever
Well,
encounter one,
if we were to encounter one and we were to make sure it couldn't use any of its saves and we were to decrease its bonus reasonably enough that it would fail a DC 20 strength test. So we would have to prepare. Regardless, yeah, let's try your route. Let's try the thing. The hypnotize pattern.
All right. Can I use Bardic Inspiration on myself?
No.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure it
But
But I
specifies.
can unfailing words. He's already stupid. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, you
I
could.
could one of these or one of these.
So
I
the
don't
thing
think- I
is,
think this one has a saving throw.
the question is, how are you going to get close enough to the thing? Like, what is your plan to lure it out?
Live bait.
Yeah, I was just thinking we just like scream. We just like
Like you just go out into the caves and just like go.
You said
"Ah!"
you're good at talking things.
Okay.
You take a rock and be like, "Hey, stupid."
Yeah.
All right. If you if you want to do that,
Not trolls in
you
your
are.
area.
Yeah, you're free to just go out there. And again, you have a couple dudes who have a bunch of extra manacles, the biggest ones they could find, ready to come in behind you if you're able to bring it down. And they are like terrified, but they are Actually, they are veterans of wars. But still, a troll is different than a normal person that you're fighting.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll say it's like an elf and a
Dwarven.
dwarf here who are both like, oh god, like we're not ready for this.
Yeah. Wyvern poison is like poison, right? Not acid.
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
yeah.
There is a
Okay.
distinction
So
between
we have
acid and
fire
poison.
to work with.
Well,
I mean-
Talvo has oil, and you have a fireball bead, so
You would also know that troll is a very big, like wide spectrum of things. Generally, almost all of them are weak to fire. There are some of them that have other things going on. Some of them have acids of their own. Some of them have poisons of their own. Some of them have like paralyzing things in their claws, right? So
I'm like reading the book, like, no.
yeah.
oh shit.
Troll is a very wide spectrum of thing, and you're not sure. And even like within cave troll, there are multiple types of cave trolls. You're not sure which one this is.
Hmm. Okay. Dinner. So I know it understands Dwarven, so I'm gonna be yelling in Dwarven, because that's what the dwarves said when they threw it in here. They're like, "Go kill them, and we'll let you eat, or we'll leave you alone." So I'm gonna be screaming, "Hey troll," or "Hey whatever the word for troll is in giant or troll."
It's just
troll language.
all capital letters.
Yeah, troll all capitals. Hey 4chan user, and then I'll be like, "Dinner, we're here, come eat us."
Dinner.
Okay. So is that the plan? You're just gonna do this?
Yeah, I think so.
boy.
So once
You know,
again,
like,
the
that shield
Britsha-
ready.
In between yells, I want to listen and look around because I can see at least within 60 feet if it's here.
Okay. Yeah, Britsha. So again, that only works on beasts and
Yeah, so
fae.
I was just reading through my stuff and I accidentally
Yeah.
clicked that.
Oh no, you're good. Just making sure. Yeah.
How
So-
tall is the troll?
You don't know. You didn't really get a good look at it.
I mean, it's probably going to be like 12 to 15 feet, though, right?
Okay.
If you had to guess, probably like 11, 12 feet tall. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so you guys go out in the caves and just start. You go into you probably find a spot where there's like a few nooks and crannies that others of you could hide behind and stuff. Like I imagine, you can just start clanging on your shield or whatever, and be like troll,
Troll.
and then you stop
Get out
after a
here.
few hits. You stop and listen. After like a minute of this, you start to hear some noises coming from one of the tunnels leading away.
Does that sound like a troll? That
Yeah,
doesn't
it
sound
does.
Like a troll to me. Oh, it does. Okay.
There he is.
Yeah, exactly. And you definitely hear it getting closer.
Okay.
Do the rest of you
Hey.
kind of like get to the side and hide out of the way, or what?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I'm-
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
up against a wall.
Yep. And what are you doing for light? Is one of you holding a torch, or you can put a torch on the ground at this point in this area?
No. So we have one torch.
We can do that. I can also have like sacred flame up. It's a
I also
cantrip.
have-
Yeah, you guys should get like a fire ready or something.
I have like 35 candles.
Yeah, that's useful.
Set them up all nicely around the edge, just
Yeah.
and then get some music going for him.
Hey, wait! Don't come over yet. I haven't set up the table. Let me set up the table. Then we can sit down and eat.
Yes, I could do some.
Yeah. Seduce troll. Okay. Yeah, I guess torch.
You could try it. It'd be funny,
Torch.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean you have universal speech, right? So you can.
Hold on,
If
let me
you,
look.
I mean, you can also just like talk to it,
Yeah.
Be like, "Hey, yo, what's up? You want to eat some dwarves? We'll let you eat some dwarves."
Yeah, be like, hey, like, remember those guys?
Yeah, did they like hurt
Tasty.
you? Did they poke you with like a prod or anything? Because you can totally fucking eat them. Like, we'll bring you there right now.
Honestly, let's try that. Then we'll hypnotic pattern. Because
True.
we don't have to fight this. It'll make poetry sad, but we can survive. So,
So hold on, let me look at
Alright.
something. So okay, give me a second. We're gonna try to use dynamic lighting because I tried to use it before.
What was wrong before? It was
I
killing frames or something.
No, it just was not. It was making the whole website not load for me at all.
Okay.
So okay, we're gonna move on to a map.
Helios, I'm gonna hit you with one of these. I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder and say,
All right.
"You got this, man."
Graphics performance notification.
Oh god, maybe it's doing it again. Yeah, okay. I think the problem is that it's only
working for me.
It's only on Firefox that it's not working. Okay, what would be causing this, and how do I fix it?
It's
Hold on.
working for me. It's just very laggy.
Yeah,
But I
that's...
mean, for like a map, you don't need like fast paced.
Hold on, let me... Maybe it's like some sort of setting on Firefox that's not like...
Okay, so am I gonna like talk to this guy?
How do I set myself up with dark vision?
It should already have it
it's
set
them.
up for you.
Oh, okay.
If not, I have to add that, so...
Well, I can see, but I don't know if that's because of the torch or not. Oh, no, I can definitely see. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, let me see if this is gonna work now. I turned off hardware acceleration. Is that gonna...
I've had that work before in some browser applications.
Are you off the stream right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see if this, like, works. God damn it. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. I do want to see if I can get this right.
Good. How long has it been? It's only been an hour, so it's quite a break time.
It seems like other people have had this issue. Let's see. Does that fix it? Graphics. Let's go to the graphics in Roll20 here and see if this fixes it. The problem is it's not even letting me go into the options because it's frozen. So, like, hold on. Okay, first, let me do this first. I'm going to put us back on the normal map. And then let's see if I can fix it, and then we go back. And then if it doesn't work, then I'm just going to say, fuck it, we won't bother with it. Okay, graphics. Enable animated graphics? I don't know why that would matter. Maximum frames per second? Why? I don't know if that would matter. Audio and video display. No, this is not what we're talking about. God damn it. It's really annoying that this is, like, having issues, but let's see if that fixed anything, though. I doubt it, but... Yeah, it's just not working. It just completely bugs out Roll20 on Firefox. Weird. Okay, in that case, we're not gonna fucking worry about it.
Or just zoom in really far on our maps.
Actually, I know what we can do instead. I know what we can do instead. Instead, I'll just have to mark and show the light. So, because the only one who has dark vision... Oh, that's the wrong overlay. No, that's from... Hold on.
Whoop. Surprise, XCOM
there we
stream
go.
all died.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think what I'll just have to do is... Here we go. No, we're not gonna do that. No, that's not what we're gonna do. No, what we could do is just do this. Hold on, you guys can't see that yet. Can you guys see this aura?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is where you have light. Duncan, you can see further than that.
I can. I mean, right now I can see everything.
Well, yeah, but that's just because I had to turn off the lighting features. But like,
But I can see like this far.
So yeah, I'm gonna put it so that you should be able to see this, right?
Yeah.
You can see that and no one else can. So there's a separate aura that Duncan has. That's how far he can see with Adau. Just because lighting will potentially matter here. So, for those of you, so I put you guys on these places on the map because my idea was that this is where you're going to be like hiding. But I don't know. Would Bree be out in the open? Yeah. Well, this would be like a rock pillar, right? These are pillars leading up to the ceiling here.
Okay, so it's like to the ceiling.
Yeah. So
pillar.
Exactly. Yeah. So these are you can't like walk over.
So he's not hiding like here.
No, exactly. You want to be able to walk over these. These are going up to the ceiling. It's just So the idea is that you guys, are peeking out around the corner, and you can see the lit area here.
If we're hiding, then would it be worth me, since I have Pass Without Trace, being with the others, so that I could use that to help if we need to be hidden?
The other thing is, the troll is eventually going to find where you are, because trolls, the other thing that is pretty common knowledge is that trolls have a really good sense of smell. So, you probably wouldn't need to, because you're not trying to fool it long term. You're just trying to basically get a jump on it when it enters combat. So,
yeah.
So, what we're going to do here is I actually want you guys to roll in a second. Click on your tokens and roll initiative. Because, at a certain point, Duncan, you would see, Adau would see this big gray-skinned lumbering troll.
Oh, boy.
Ha! I'm on the good side.
This gray-skinned lumbering troll kind of start to peek around the corner of this spot.
Oh, I was in the wrong.
And when
selection.
he sees you, Duncan, alone, you see him like salivating visibly, and it's just going to charge, which is why we're rolling initiative now.
Okay, I fixed my initiative. I was on the wrong selection to click.
Mm-hmm. You good?
Yeah, I had something else. I did click on my token, but
I was measuring.
Yeah,
Measured myself,
Yeah. Do I need to? Here, let me change it to what you have. There you go. Is that everyone's correct initiative? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, this thing is going to just charge out, and
I see you, Poetry. I see you.
so Adau, the rest of you can't actually even see it yet, because it's maybe like there's a little flicker of light reaching this far out. There is dim light reaching further than this main radius. In fact, actually here, the torchlight this is 20, but technically it would be, it's 40 feet. It's just that further out from that, it's a little harder to see. So it's kind of right at the edge of this light. But Adau can see it, and it clearly knows that this is where the light is reaching, because it is kind of staying back and then waiting for the opportunity, kind of sniffing it out. Once it thinks, it's clear that it knows there's more than just you. It's like looking around, but then eventually its hunger overcomes it, and it's just going to charge, like charging in.
Uh-oh.
And
Can I ask something? Mm-hmm. Before this started, could I have a thing called Speak with Plants? I could like talk with are there any plants around?
There's like fungus and stuff, which I don't know.
I mean, because I can like
pretty fun
talk to them
guys.
and tell them to like make the terrain a bit more more rough, so then it slows it down a bit.
It's like speaking with plants doesn't give them legs magically where they can like move. So
Vines.
I don't think that spell does that. At least there are other spells that do that, but so I don't
just casually chat with the moth.
Well, so like
if there's any terrain there where the troll would be coming from. Then...
No, there's not enough plants there to make a significant difference. Like
yeah. Right.
Like again, there's like maybe a little couple shoots of some cave dwelling plants and fungus, but that's it.
Helmets.
Yeah, plump helmets, exactly. Trying to get the volume right on this combat music. Yeah, there are spells that do what you're saying, that just make basically plants appear out of the ground. Entangle is one of those, actually. But
yeah.
Okay, so this thing is going to, let's see if it rolls well on initiative. Hold on. Oh man, this should be interesting.
Yeah, it's a little
He
bit.
rolls at 25.
Ooh,
He did not roll.
interesting.
He rolled in the middle. And I'm gonna go grab a drink. And then, yeah, we'll take a quick little informal break. I'm just gonna leave us unmuted though, because I'm gonna be back in like 1 minute, and then we'll get into
Okay.
combat.
I'm doing the same thing but with chips.
Same thing. Hydrate. Go hydrate.
So I'll do the same
Here.
thing.
In the meantime, watch myself.
Hello, chat. You're on mine now.
I hear you.
So, I don't think I'm gonna do anything with my first turn. I think I'm just gonna kind of
Okay.
hang out.
I'm actually gonna pop open a new bottle of wine. Pog. So. Okay, well, a couple others went as well.
Everybody went.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I think I'm just gonna like ready an action or something because you gotta let the magic boys do their stuff, really.
Okay. Yeah,
Is
so I
that
guess.
all we are to you?
Yeah, the magic boys.
I'm just the pretty fireball guy. Because thank you. That's why I'm here.
Actually, well, bars don't even get fireball, do you?
I have a fireball.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm looking at this stuff's like dirty.
This thing does not want to. This corkscrew is not cooperating. Oh, yeah.
I feel like I get a lot of flack for the fireball necklace thing. I just feel like I need to reiterate. I was saving them from being thrown at one guy.
Yeah.
I wasn't the one who threw them. I caught them. And then threw them.
Sure. This is good. Yeah, I mean, literally true, yes. Literally true. Oh, you're back.
I did redirect them from all being thrown at one guy and into a crowd of halflings.
How is that better?
Because I didn't throw them in the first place.
Yeah, but I was throwing them for a based cause, and you were throwing them for a cringe cause. Even though we were doing the exact same thing.
How about holding on to the one fireball I got for months so that I can use it for an actually good situation?
Okay. All right. So, I got the white wine. I got this white wine from the liquor store. It's
That's
fancy.
some of the finest.
It is from. It's actually from It's from North Catalonia, which is in France. It's the region at the border of Catalonia and France. There. That is Catalan speaking in France. There's only a little sliver, but yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Good fizz, good fizz. All right.
It's called Catalan Nord, right? North Catalonia. So.
A bit bubbly. It's a bit.
Hey, that's a great idea. Bring in the sponsor. NordVPN.
Yeah, exactly. No. Anyways, but yeah, no.
Sponsoring war crimes in yours or any neighborhood.
If you're going to be causing war crimes on the internet, make sure you
You
know
don't want to be traced.
Oh my
yeah, you want
god.
to have a nice VPN.
Yep. So, Talvo, what are you gonna do first?
How does that work? Is it just like hold action? Where it's like...
In this system, the way it works is you announce one action that you would normally
I'm going
do.
to do nothing.
Yeah, you announce one action that you would normally do, but then give a trigger, and then the trigger would trigger it, right? So you basically would say, like, if it gets within 5 feet of Adau, I'm gonna shoot it.
If Helios fucks up his spell, I'm
Yeah.
going to shoot it.
And then the idea is that if that trigger happens, you don't even have to do it at that point, but you have the option to use your reaction and then do it then.
Okay.
But you can't do, like, a move and an attack as part of that. You have to just do...
Can I just like delay my turn, put myself at the bottom of the initiative?
In this system, it doesn't really work that way, no.
Okay. Then I'll just like get ready to shoot it if shit goes south.
Okay, sounds good. Bree, what are you gonna do?
Can it sense fire?
I mean, like, not like preternaturally, you know. But if it sees the fire, you know.
So, like, my idea is, could I conjure a fire elemental?
You want to conjure?
Help us with visibility.
You want to conjure a fire elemental?
You gotta freak it out. If it
That might
attacks us.
should be clear. That might just make it run away entirely.
Yeah.
We also don't know if we'll even need to do that yet.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I mean, you can
Is there
conjure
anything I
it
could prepare?
behind him.
Yes, he runs
Send
towards us.
Straight towards us, yeah.
I could conjure 8 pals to just chill me in behind this pillar.
I think you should do
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna conjure 8 minor elementals.
Okay, I think those are methods. Oh god. Okay, you summon. Okay, oh, you get to choose. Oh god. Okay, you want 8 elementals
Yeah.
of rating. Okay, well, there's only like one option really, and you want them to be fire. I'm assuming.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Wait, do I freak
everything
it out though?
The what?
Like, I might freak it out though with all this fire.
I mean, if they're
Choose
hiding
8.
behind the pillar, it won't be able to see them right away.
Okay.
Okay, so your options are magma or steam. Oh god, hold on. Let me check if this is okay. Hold on. Summon elemental. What is it? Summon minor elementals.
Conjure minor
Okay, yeah. Conjure minor elementals. Oh god damn it. Okay, yeah. So 8 elementals of challenge rating 1/4 or lower. So it pretty much has to be like steam methods. So these things are nasty little buggers normally if you're going up against them. Let me drag them out here. Hold on.
Is there water around for them to be made of?
Well, so the way these
does
things.
that not-
So here's.
Oh, God, there he
I'm
is.
just blowing it so you can see what it looks like. They're like little imps almost, like little,
Yeah.
except made of steam. Is this even like because there is magma, but I think those are 1/2 CR, whereas it would need to be. But these things they do slashing damage, but also fire damage because it's like scalding steam, right? It's not literally lighting them on fire. So that's one thing. They aren't going to be burning bright. So there's a good chance that it doesn't see these things until they're attacking it, right? They do fire damage though. They do burn it, right? So.
Not.
And be careful though, because
Yeah,
elementals will just
happy
like
with that.
attack and kill, and we don't want that.
So anyway, so these things are this big. It takes up the whole. No, they're like tiny little. They're like little
we have
imp-sized
8 of
things, and you have 8 of them. They are like little imps. And
Oh, yeah,
okay,
the boys.
do they go? Hold on. They are friendly. They have their own turns and they obey your commands. So you don't control them directly, but you issue them commands.
I'll tell them to stay here.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll have them make some tea.
And by the way, you can issue the commands at any time. They are not like they are not. It doesn't have to even be on your turn. As long as they can hear you, you can just yell out like, "Hey, go fuck that dude up" or whatever. So
Nice.
they are. Oh god, that's so many of these motherfuckers. Jesus. Okay, hold on. Oh, god damn it, because now I gotta roll these guys into initiative.
Don't you miss the good old days where it was just me and Rhuk?
Oh god.
2 martial characters.
Britsha, you're
Nice,
D&D.
nice, easy
You're making the GM be like, if you're making the DM sigh, then you're playing.
You're
good.
winning.
Okay, so there you
Yeah.
go. They are actually 10th in initiative, so they're at the very end. So, all right, that works. Or no, wait, actually they're. Oh yeah, no, they're at the end. It's just that it put Talvo at the bottom because he already went. Okay, so, so you just tell them to stay here, and they actually immediately. The way it works, though, I don't remember who asked, like if there's air, if there's enough water in the air, it doesn't like create new creatures. It has just yoinked them from somewhere else in the world. So all of a sudden, these 8 like steam creatures all start looking at each other like, whoa, whoa, like they're like, where the fuck are we?
Jerry, what are you doing here?
And they're all doing like these little like, they're all like like they have this gibberish language that you have no idea what they're saying. They're actually
it just
speaking in.
sounds
Well, they're speaking in Aquan, right? A language of elementals, and they are like looking at you, Bree, like what? Like what the? Like their hand motions are like, what the fuck, dude? Why are we here? But they are magically bound to follow your orders for now. So.
It's so
now.
funny. Yeah, for an hour.
But then they just leave, right?
Wait,
hold up.
Wait, actually, yeah, I just realized something.
Yeah, the casting time.
There is a casting time of a minute, but honestly, you would have had time before this to do
We were
this.
preparing, I guess.
So that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have done it.
Yeah.
It's just that this would have happened probably a few minutes before, and then you're like telling them like, "Calm down, motherfuckers. Calm down, guys."
Yeah, like, you'll get
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. So that's yeah. Interesting. Hold on.
Why?
Okay, so
You can heat up as many pots of water as you want after this.
yeah.
Have some tea.
Oh yeah.
So anyways, they're chilling there. So that's I guess on your turn you just be like telling them the plan, like get ready, guys. The troll is like sniffing around. It finally is determined if there are other people around. It's not worried. It's gonna charge in, and it just like kind of lopes forward. It's got quite a bit of movement. Has enough movement to make it here easily. And it just like looks at you, Adau. It just kind of charges in with these like nasty claws. Adau, and the rest of you can see it now. It's in the light as you're peeking around the corners, right? What you can see about this thing, it looks roughly like this token here, except one thing that is a little different from what the basic representation of it is that around its like neck are these like bulbous like growths. And the growths are like dripping liquid. And you realize, Adau, it wasn't salivating. It has some sort of... There's some sort of acid that is like dripping from its neck. And you actually see as it lopes forward, a drop of it gets onto its own skin. And it goes like in discomfort. But this thing has some sort of like acid production that is clearly not working correctly for it.
They like...
More than that, its claws. Its
Yeah.
claws, as it approaches, also have glisten with some sort of acid that it looks like is on them. And
Hey
it gets
guys, are we gonna?
I'm in danger.
How are we gonna chain up a troll that's dripping in acid?
Carefully.
And so it comes over and it goes and it claws at you. All of a sudden, this massive claw strike coming in at you, Duncan. So let's see if it hits.
Ring.
It got a natty 1.
That's the sound of its claws bouncing off my shield.
Yep. It is not phased. It claws again.
Ring.
Okay, it misses again, and then it just like enraged by this, just tries to bite you. It just lunges forward.
That one hit.
Yeah, and maybe you weren't expecting. Yeah, you weren't expecting it. Maybe, and so as it comes in, it just gets a bit of your shoulder, and you're gonna take 14 piercing. Wait, oh, it just rolled high. Wow, I was like, yeah, it rolled high.
Damn.
14 pierced and 2 acid damage. As a little bit of this stuff around its mouth drips onto you and starts burning your skin.
Is that right? 58? I don't think that's right. I think it should be 56.
Yeah, 56.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do like the minus 16.
Yeah, you can also just type minus in the bar and it'll actually do the math for you. Fun
No
fact.
way.
Mhm.
You're lying.
No, it does it.
You haven't known that? I've been relying. I have 2 math
I just did
degrees.
that,
I've
it
been
didn't work.
relying on that.
No, you gotta hold on. Well, it's because
Is
you
it on the token?
I can't be damned.
yeah,
good
yeah,
at math,
you, so you have to on the token. When you click on your token, then click the green bubble and type nothing else. Just type minus whatever number.
Oh, all right.
Yep. So you could always do that. So,
Yeah.
anyways, so this thing comes in here and does this. It goops all over you. And that's gonna bring us to your turn, Adau. It looks like it could have been much nastier if its claws had hit.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude? I'm not dinner. I'm bringing you dinner.
It's like it actually responds in like a very basic speech of giant, which again is somewhat intelligible with Dwarvish, and it's like you dinner.
Yeah, you fucked up. And I'ma hit him Well, I think we all know where this is going.
That's
With
a
the
hit.
bad touch.
The no clause.
It is a hit.
Shit.
Yeah, I got claws of my own, asshole. Then I'm a.
This same amount back.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mirror.
Well, no, 29 back.
29 back as it goes and recoils in pain as part of its body shrivels up from necrotic energy.
I'm gonna say, all right, Helios, this would be a very to unalive him or
God.
him.
Okay. Oh.
So Helios comes out. Helios comes out, rips his clothes off. Boom. Just kidding. No. So hypnotic
I
pattern,
am the hypnotic pattern.
and it needs to make a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw. Okay, this is the moment of truth. He fails.
Let's go.
He fails.
He's stupid.
Perfect.
So he fails.
Stupefied.
But we're gonna say an initiative for now. What do you do with the rest of your turn? You can move closer if you want, Helios, or
I think I'm gonna stay slightly behind the rock, away from the acid guy.
okay.
I'm gonna.
Are you gonna order the your like friends to come and try to shackle it now? Or are you gonna try to
Do
weaken
you
it
want to do
more
that
first?
now? Like we just secured this guy, so like he's stuck until. Is there any way we can neutralize like the acid or like?
You tell
Okay,
me.
what if we did something a little cheeky? Okay, so like
Do we have any
he's
base?
he's having trouble with the little acid things, right? What if we like healed him a bit so that he stopped leaking acid everywhere, and then chain him?
I was gonna say we just like use my bill to cut them open, and then we can heal him after.
But they like regenerate, so would that like go? But like these aren't part of him apparently. So would they regenerate with him?
Well, we can find out. We have a
It
minute.
would hurt him, but then
but
we
it
can
would
heal him
hurt him.
afterwards. Yeah, it would
well,
hurt him,
if
but
it-
then like
yeah, but well, no, hold on. But if we
Yeah.
hurt him, then he'll be like, "Yo, what?" And then he'll snap out of it.
exactly.
Well,
So we have to do like precise surgery on him.
you could hold him. You could
Could.
use hold monster, and he's hypnotized. So I mean, can he make that save?
Yeah,
You
if
can't,
it's well, so like.
Both are concentration.
So
Well, yeah,
like
but if-
he is incapacitated, which I think makes it so he would fail like strength
Yeah,
and
here.
dex.
I'm not gonna
saves.
cast it, but I'm gonna drop it. Well, I guess I can't cast it.
That's okay,
anyway.
yeah.
But this
So-
is here.
Yeah. So he actually no, he doesn't have any. The thing is, like, so hypnotic pattern puts him in like a daze, right? But he still has like basic senses, and he can still even like react to things instinctually. He just can't like take actions or reactions or move. But he doesn't. His saves are not affected at all. None of them are.
Okay.
So this one would be wisdom. So it'd be the same as what you just did, just another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. And then, but they keep re-rolling it, so like we would get like,
TSM.
one turn to make it work.
TSM, roll me a
Versus
D100.
now-
Roll me what?
Roll me a D100, TSM, and hope that it's higher than 10.
Something just exploded in your window poetry.
Ah, you're good. Hey, Tart, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. So Helios, it's your turn. Are you doing anything else this turn?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we hold off on just sending the guys over there
Okay.
this quickly into the combat.
Yeah, the little
Like,
steam...
hold on, okay, let's just like step back for a minute.
The little steam dudes,
got a
it's their
good start.
turn. One of them
But I
is
think we
like...
should use him in a threatening manner.
One of them looks at you, Bree, and is like, should we go? Should we go? One of them actually does speak your guys' language, the human language here.
Right,
So-
so I need to command them.
So yeah, I mean, you could tell that they're like eager to go, but they're gonna do whatever you tell them to do this turn.
Alright.
At the moment,
No one's gonna address that I tried to roll a D100.
No, nothing out of the ordinary here.
So
makes me
yeah, so
really
Britsha, what's up?
So, are we holding off from trying to fight it, or
Yeah, because if you hit it, it's gonna undaze. So
Yeah, but you can have
Yeah.
the steam methods surround it though.
what to freak it out?
Yeah, to freak it
Okay.
out.
Okay, yeah, I send all of them, and so they can all like dance around it, like spin around in circles.
And then go do a dance.
Okay, yeah,
break dance.
they will each sort of like, they're not gonna be able to fully get there this turn, but they will start using their turns to kind of make a circle around it. They can't all reach, so for now it's a semicircle.
Let them go.
But yeah, they all like just like flutter away, these wings of steam flying. Like they are physical. They're not completely made of steam. Well, they are made of steam, but like they still have some physicality to them. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, steam isn't ethereal.
Yeah. So they kind of are going and surrounding. TSM, Talvo's turn.
I'm not quite sure what we're doing. Are we attacking it? 'Cause we got him stunned. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
Yeah.
We should. Well, let's wait for it to regenerate and see if the wounds heal, or not the wounds, the like acid things. And if they don't, then we simply.
But here's the burning question then. So if they were open, who opened them?
Me, I did it. Just kidding. I have no idea.
Like, were they already like that, or did something else?
I mean, poetry said that they're not working correctly.
It doesn't look like they're.
Doesn't look like it was damage. It was just like that's how it is.
I'll just if at any point this guy comes unstunned, I'm gonna shoot at him. But
yeah, seems good.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna chill.
All right, yeah, this is a fair thing to prepare. Bree, then, what are you gonna do? The same idea of like just being prepared in case he. You could send Bunkus or Funkus in there.
To do what?
Die, I guess.
Do a backflip.
If the rat nat 20 is a backflip, then he's like fully paralyzed or whatever. Got me.
The troll dies instantly.
One shot. No, wait, the rat rolls a D100. If he gets a 69, instant death to the enemy.
I think this is reasonable.
So what do you think?
Well, yeah, I guess I'll prepare a flame behind the pillar, and then, you know, if something goes wrong, then I'll throw the flame at it.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. In that case, it brings us to its turn, and at the start of its turn, well, again, this is an abstraction, but it's more of a constant thing. But at the start of its turn, basically, is when it, in game terms, regains its HP, and you see the wound from where you like basically grabbed its arm, Duncan, and sucked some life out of it with your inflict wounds. And you see, it basically made that arm, like, shrivel up. But then it starts to unshrivel. Like, blood and energy starts coming back into that limb.
No fuck.
And, yeah, it literally is regenerating just lost life force in this case. So it does regenerate. It does regenerate a certain amount of HP. And it basically, it looks like it regenerated not all of the damage you did, but a good chunk of it. And then
Does anything about the growths change?
No, they stay the same. And it mostly kind of sits here, except Duncan, roll me a D100. And this is unrelated to TSMs.
What the fuck did I do?
Okay.
No. I found 96 platinum. Let's go.
No, you're good. Nothing happens. It's dripping acid on the ground around it, basically. It's your turn though, Adau.
Oh shit.
I know what it is.
What is it? You can yell. You can tell me.
No, I know. I think I know what he's doing with the D100s.
I know. Yeah, you can yell that out.
It's like, I mean, if it's dripping acid, if you're like fucking with the terrain, does that break through rocks?
It does actually seem to be eating through rocks, but not very quickly. But
Well,
anyway,
okay.
something might be fucky there.
I didn't realize my turn was coming up so quickly.
Yeah, because none of us have done anything. We're like, all right,
Yeah.
now what?
so,
Okay,
do you
well,
want to give the word for the other dudes to come in and try to manacle it, or what?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Yeah. Now that you know it's not regenerating the wounds on its neck that with this,
Yeah.
this acid. So
Does it eat the metal?
At that point, then, if you're gonna do
I'd
that,
also like to do this.
okay, yeah. So I was gonna say, what we could do is it's gonna basically take a round from now until they're able to get in here. So, unless anyone has anything specific they're gonna do, we could just skip through a round, basically.
I think we're all just gonna be like, all right, dude, like.
All right.
Unless you maybe move it a little closer to help him.
Yeah,
or
sure.
like...
You can feel free to move in this time, but
I'm gonna do one of these.
Okay, kind of step back a bit.
Yeah, I'll go next to it.
And so the thing is, it's kind of sitting there, just going like in place. Your dudes fearlessly, as well, trying to be as fearless as they can, run over and start like grabbing its arms, putting it behind its back, gently enough that it's not going to knock it out of its stupor. And they start like fastening it. That brings us to, and I'm going to roll to see how good of a job they do. Okay. So we're gonna bring that basically goes through a whole round of initiative until it reaches the troll's turn. At which point,
roll.
I need Helios. I want you to roll a D100.
There it is.
Okay, and at this point, the troll's acid, part of it drips onto its own foot as it's just kind of swaying in place, stupefied, and all of a sudden it goes. As its acid can clearly burn itself. And it knocks itself out of its stupor. Enraged at everything about this situation. And it's it looks around, it sees like these weird mist, like steam things. Isn't sure what the heck is going on there. It's just going to look around, and it's going to make a split-second decision to run to Adau. And it runs at you, Adau.
Well, I'm gonna be taking a shot at him as soon as I realize he's woken up.
Take your shot.
Yep.
Is that it?
And then where, buddy?
When he runs, by the way, he is still bound. Like they bound him. The dudes, and they like are like screaming, running out of the way because it just came awake right after they finished putting like these manacles on it. It's good damage, yep. And the thing
rolled 2 1s.
the thing charges forward, and then it is going to.
Wait, what's? Since
Shit.
I like.
Hold on.
My turn as well. Could I throw my flame at it then?
Oh yeah, your reaction. You did that as a reaction. Yeah, do that. Is audio good on stream?
Oh, we should have set up reactions on the passing turn. Oh, I was dumb. Oh well.
So it would just be your normal flame throw thing.
Takes 1d8 of fire damage.
Well, I think you have to roll attack roll, right?
What do I do?
You should you should have it on your sheet, right? Because you used it before, I think.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
No, you're good. Just make an attack roll.
Should also be 2d8 because we're 9th level.
That is a hit. So if you click on the name of it, it should just let you roll from the chat. No, you guys can't do it. Hey, yeah, there you go. Okay, it worked. Yep, 2d8.
There you go.
So yeah, 13 fire. It actually screams out, enraged by this fire. Actually, you know what? Change of plans. Change of plans. Change of plans. It was going to run at Adau, but then fire comes out at it, and it kind of recoils in fear and pain of the fire hitting it. But then it looks over at the source of the fire with a new burning hatred in its eyes, and then it's going to charge at you. It's going to charge at you, Britsha.
And it's going to take
opportunity. Do the Steam guys get opportunity?
They will, yeah. So they would. It would pass through like 4 of them. So like 4 of them are going to
like whoosh.
So 4 of them are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 2 of those. 2 of those hit. They don't do a lot of damage each, but it adds up. You know, it adds up. So that's 9 more damage that they do, and this thing is charging at you, Bree. And we're gonna see it's going to immediately try to break its bonds. Let's see if it can break these bonds. And I know what the DC is because that's what I rolled privately. It is not able to. It's not able to break the bonds as it goes over. So instead, it resorts to attacking you another way. as it gets close to you, you see it rear back its head, and then go, and it hawks a loogie of acid at you. It literally spits acid, like in a pellet. That it seems like this thing does naturally produce acid. It just normally isn't producing it, like dripping it everywhere.
I just love it's an athletics check.
Yeah, but its body does have a way of like packaging this acid and shooting it at things. So it's gonna spit acid at you. Let's see if it hits. Does a 27 hit Bree? I think it does. So.
What's that?
That 35 came back.
Mm-hmm. So
35 came back.
you're gonna take 13 acid damage.
Right.
However, I also need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so that was a concentration check because you're concentrating on holding on keeping these mephits here. And if it had broken, you keep your concentration. If it had broken your concentration, though, they would have all just vanished.
Mm-hmm. Would they have vanished or been not under his control anymore?
These ones vanish. These ones vanish.
Okay.
Yeah, I checked on that because I was curious. Yeah. So Adau, it's your turn. This thing has been let loose. It seems like it may not be an option to keep it fully restrained when it's dripping acid onto itself. With hypnotic pattern alone, rather. It is restrained right now, but
we do a little. So are there any growths on the back of its, like, on its back at all that I can see?
No, just around its neck. If any, actually, roll me like a nature check, Adau. Maybe Britsha as well. Yeah, Bree can also roll a nature check.
Wait, did you want me
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bree should roll a nature.
Yeah, Bree, roll a nature check.
That's a weird looking dwarf.
Yeah, exactly. No. So, Britsha, Bree is getting a look at this thing from up close and personal for the first time. And what you're seeing, Bree, you have never really interacted with trolls before. But, at least not cave trolls. But, even without that, your just basic knowledge of nature and creatures and just anything related gives you an insight. You realize, Bree, wait a minute. These, growths around its neck almost look like purposely designed. As in, they look like the fact that they're in these purposeful locations. You're not sure how someone would have done this or why, but you're looking at it, you're like, I think someone purposely implanted these growths or made it happen somehow.
I can fix him.
Through an experiment or something.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Anyways, though. So, Adau, your turn, though.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I will do a small amount of... Oh, that's an action. Damn. I was going to coat one my weapon. Well, okay, I'm just going to do a small amount of beating the fuck out of him.
Mm-hmm. It's a hit, and he has been damaged with fire damage, which prevents his regeneration. You guys can see this. The regeneration has paused while he's just been burned by this steam, and he's just enraged. Yep, roll your damage. You hit. Okay. What is the psychic from? Oh, okay, is that from...
That's from this.
Okay.
Did I roll an 8? I did. Nice.
What's your... oh, well, so you can do that.
I can't
then.
do it again this turn.
Yeah, but you can do that here, though. You do get the 8 there, right? So, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, and he has no resistance to psychic or anything, so yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and he's well, he can't grab at his head, but because his hands are bound. But yeah.
Yeah. He says he is inadequate.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah. Helios, what are you gonna do?
Alright, so do we want to, stun him again? I mean, the other thing is kind of pointless. He's already bound.
If we can find a way to, not have him drip acid on himself, then yes.
Yeah.
But if we can't do that, then no.
So,
Can you guys see the feline in my camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Bree like wild shaped or something behind you.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's my roommate's cat. He left,
What you
so
gonna
I'm
do?
stuck with the cat.
So what you
That
gonna
is
do,
the
Helios?
opposite of a problem.
True, but he tried to bite my cables.
Okay, that's just then you should have offered them to him. Because like I don't really have anything like. I mean, the cheeky idea would be like trying to cure it, but as we saw, they're like not part of him, so it wouldn't work. If I could like not let him drip acid
Well, I
with
mean,
a cure wounds.
I would
I
say
don't know.
they are both part of him and not a part of him. Here's what I would say. You might be able to heal them, but you would have to, like, grab those directly. You can't just touch any part of him. So, if you want to try to heal him, you could try to get up close and personal. What I would require is you'd have to win a grapple check on one turn, and then the next turn you could do it.
Can you go for it?
Would he have
I-
advantage
I'll-
on the grapple because he's restrained?
Yeah.
Well, the troll would have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I can. Is that a reaction? I think it's an action actually. Yeah, it is.
So I have exactly enough movement to get there.
Okay. Yeah, so Helios, you can just run over and just basically like just jump on him, and then next turn.
Oh no.
But you got to roll a grapple check first to see if you actually
okay, what's
successfully.
that?
So it'll either be or no, it's athletics. It has to be
Athletics,
athletics.
Damn, it's not persuasion.
Yeah. No.
Let
Yeah.
me grab you real
Please
quick.
climb you, sir.
Oh boy.
So feel free to roll, and you wouldn't have advantage. You wouldn't have advantage, so it'd only be the 3.
Whoops.
So
I don't. Is that worth inspiration? Do you think? No, you
With
already
how
rolled it, it's
poorly
fine,
he
never mind.
rolled, yeah, but we
Never mind.
wouldn't have known
It's
that.
too late now. Oh well. I think saving inspiration is good.
I mean, you could re-roll, but yeah, basically you're gonna have to wait for this plan if this is what you want to do.
Well. Yeah.
So the steam methods, they like call back to Bree. They're like, should we kill it? Should we kill it?
Yes.
Yeah, but can I get round or like it's a
No.
pretty narrow?
No,
gap.
we're not supposed to kill it.
Well, they won't be able to all get over there, but a few of them can.
Yeah, they can also fly
Get
over
close
us,
to
right?
killing. Remember.
Like, are they hovering or can they fly?
Oh, they can fly. Yeah.
They
So-
fly now.
So one,
They
2,
they fly now?
They fly now.
wait, sorry, we should be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah, they would go over you all. Actually, you could make it one more. So make it here. So make it here.
Do you think he's
These.
flanked?
Yeah. So they're just gonna start attacking. They all just start attacking. So he's gonna take 5 attacks. Yeah. Wow. Only we'll say that last one would have been this one, which means it would have actually been flanking. So the 3 of them hit. 3 of them hit. Yeah, they should. They do
Okay,
all right.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. So 19 damage, I think it is. So yeah, they do actually a good chunk of damage. And he's like, "Roar," as like again, there's no visual fire, but he is being burned by scalding steam. That like they're doing gashes with claws that then just self-cauterize almost in a gruesome way.
They're on our side after.
And he's like, "Roar!" Talvo, your turn.
Should I hook a bottle of oil at him?
I'm on top of him.
Coat me and Helios. Burn us alive.
I don't know. I
Alright,
can take it. No, I can't.
I don't know. I don't think I want Helios to go down. I'll just shoot.
Again,
I'll just shoot at him.
at least it won't be. Okay, don't miss.
How close does this troll look to death?
He is he's actually barely visibly wounded.
Okay.
That is not a hit.
Even though he's flanked?
You have to be flanking. Flanking is not like a condition.
All around him,
Yeah.
and you're just over by the pillar.
Yeah, it's not like him being flanked by
Okay.
one person means you get the bonus, right? So
Yeah, but it's like 1v9, so
So yeah. And if anything, realistically, he probably has like half cover from you because there's so many bodies in the way.
Yeah.
So realistically,
Yeah,
it wouldn't need it
Misty and
anyways.
There's us in the way, so you
You
Yeah.
can add
definitely only
0.5
attack.
to
So-
your die roll.
Yeah, actually though, TSM, I do want you to roll me a D100 again.
Motherfucker.
I really hope whatever this is works. I gotta know.
Oh, you're good. Actually, roll your perception check since you rolled so high on the D100. You, for a faint moment, when there's like a lapse in the combat, for a brief moment, you're like, I thought I heard like talking voices in the distance. Probably nothing. Anyways, Bree, it's your turn.
Must have been the wind.
Mm-hmm.
I did
Inside the cave.
also.
Hold on a second.
Do I have to like roll anything for hiding? Because I'm like nowhere near this guy. He's got things going
We're
on.
busy.
Yeah, I guess next turn, I mean, you could do that next turn, just like hide before you shoot. So, Bree,
Alright.
what are you gonna do?
I could hurt everybody. Like, I have an attack that like damages everybody in a 20-foot cube. I could like damage everybody there.
Let's do it. No.
Well, I mean, you could also probably make the cube in a way where it doesn't hit everyone.
Yeah.
Called
Hey, well,
erupting earth.
Is it a 20 foot or can it be up to 20 foot? Because you can make a really tiny cube.
Centered on that point. Like, so what you could do, you could center it on a different point. 20-foot cube means 20 foot on each end. So like this, you could center it there where I have it, and then it's only hurting a few of your dudes.
Oh, I don't. What are you pointing at? Sorry.
Like I drew a cube on the map.
Oh right. Oh, I didn't see it.
So you don't have
Yeah, I
to
want to
hit.
hurt my boys.
Yeah, but I mean, then it's not hurting like everyone though.
Yeah. No, I'll probably just go back to throwing flames at it. I think.
Okay, sure. What
Can't I move this?
roll up your attack roll. You will have disadvantage because rolling a ranged attack in melee range.
Okay.
But you
Yeah,
could still do it.
you could move away because he's restrained.
Yeah, restrained
Is it safe to move
still.
away?
Well, he can
Like,
still
he would
make
still
up.
be able to attack, but no, I guess it's only once anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
He would get an attack at you. He would have disadvantage.
Here you go, do this.
I'll just stay there and throw the flame,
Okay,
but with disadvantage.
sounds good.
Uh,
Roll up. That's
Wait.
the damage. You gotta make the attack roll.
Oh, sorry.
first. You're good. Okay, unfortunately that is a miss, even with flanking. As you produce flame and try to just chuck it in his face, he's like, "Roar!" He's like super fucking pissed at this. The fact that you just did this enrages him even more, even though you didn't hit. Okay, is that all? For Bree?
I'm thinking about maybe running.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I can't really get away from him.
You will be just running into the dark, though. By the way.
You won't be able to see me then.
Well, spoilers. The cave troll is used to living in caves. He can see in the dark.
Damn it.
That's something you would know, just intuitively.
Yeah. I guess I'll just stand there and let him hit me then. Or whatever.
Alright, well, the thing is, he's only going to be able to take one attack unless he first breaks free. So at the start of his turn, he gets a chance. Let's see if he does. So it's going to be his turn now, and he just goes... "Run!" No. In fact, you hear like a... And you're pretty sure he just like cracked his own wrist or something, which is painful. Of course, it's going to regenerate eventually. Although he has been hit with acid and fire damage, so he is not regenerating right now. But he's like, like just super fucking like pissed off. He's gonna lunge at you and try to bite at you, Bree.
All right.
Does the 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take, oh god, you take 13 piercing and then 4 acid damage as he just like gets his teeth into you, like just, and he's just desperately like gurgling, yeah, the acid dripping and burning you. I also need you to make a concentration check, so a Constitution save.
Let's go.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
it would have just been the 19. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
DC was 10. the way it works is that unless it's a massive amount of damage, it's almost always going to be DC 10. So it's not that hard to pass, but yeah. So you do this, and he's like, and he's like, just he's struggling. You manage to keep your spell up. That's all for him. Adau.
So, what I would like to do is, I don't have a dagger. Fuck. Never mind. I want to hit him. I'm gonna hit him.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna bonk him.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Real hard.
11 damage. Nice.
Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna switch places with this method here.
Okay. That
Or
would
even
provoke an attack.
That's fine. Yeah. Or even go further back, because I know that they're preventing him from regenerating.
Okay.
So I think they can take care of it, and we can just use ranged attacks to take him down.
All right. He will try to bite at you when you leave the range.
That is okay.
He misses.
Yeah.
All right.
He had to turn around. He had a disadvantage anyway.
Yes. Yeah. So you're fine. You make it out of there. And yeah, Helios, your turn.
Fuck!
Oh, I could have done that. You could have told me.
Oh, I'm gonna try it again. Oh.
Well, here, actually, it is possible that he. Oh no. No, it's not. No, it's not
No,
possible.
absolutely.
that he
Not
fails.
with an 8.
Yeah. So okay. So he
Can
is
I
undeterred.
fail a grapple check and also move out of the way?
You can move. Yeah, you can still move. And he's already used
Then
his
he would-
attack. He's already
but he's
used
gonna
his. Yeah. So he wouldn't get an attack here.
Yeah,
really?
because you only have one reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna
like,
go
between
right
your
here.
turns.
Then.
Yeah, you're good. So.
I'm gonna do the same
I-
thing. Like,
And yeah, at this point, the Steam Boys are like, our turn, yeah! And they just go in and are gonna start just fucking. This one I'll make it over here. They're just gonna start shredding this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8? That's 7. 8.
7.
Wow,
And they
Only two hit.
only
Wow.
2 hit. Yeah. So 5.
What a screenshot right here.
And another 5. Okay, here's what I'll say though. At this point, he has taken so much damage and is shackled. Like, there's just so many things going on, and he's failed to escape from his stuff. He's gonna do one last ditch effort, one last check to see if he can break free of his bonds. And if he fails, he's basically just gonna fall over and give up.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
He's not going to immediately get out of his bonds, but this kind of like just this hail of attacks prompts him to go, "Ugh," and then he's like, you hear a click, and one of the manacles falls off. It wasn't secured. Your guys didn't have a lot of time, and he like is re-enraged. He thinks there's a chance to get out. He's not out yet. He's still there, but the chance to end this combat early has gone now. Talvo, your turn.
Oh, dude, I didn't even realize I have a hooded lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just gonna shoot that. I'm not going over into the fuck pit.
The mosh pit. Let's go.
I don't know, you fucking magic users with no HP keep getting in shit space.
Yeah, why are the magic users in melee range and the melee is in magic range? How did this happen?
Because you dumbasses keep running in there.
Yeah. I'm really the only one who should be up front.
That's a
I
hit.
used Talvo with 18 AC.
I had a plan. It didn't work.
18 AC and
Roll your damage.
I can negate I can negate damage once per round.
Ooh, nice.
That's true.
24. Nice. Okay, this guy's getting pretty hurt. Okay. Bree, it's your turn.
So if I run away from it and threw fire at it, it would just piss off again and it'd run after me then.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but no, but like, look, you got him on the pillar. We can just kite him around the pillar over and over again.
But if he's if he's looking close to death, you don't want to hit him with fire.
Actually, yeah, we
you
want to kill
want to
him.
incapacitate him.
So tell your Steam Boys to not kill him.
Yeah, they're doing
Nice.
melee
You're
attacks, so they
going
can
to.
choose not to kill him.
Can I just hit him with a weapon?
Sure, yeah,
Bonk.
absolutely. pull out a staff or a weapon and just go bam. Yep.
They're not death bunk.
Yeah, that's a hit, obviously.
Shit.
Go for the damage. Okay, yeah, just a little bit, but every bit helps. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna?
A huge bow, like, wah!
You can also move out of the way, and he wouldn't be able to attack you if you moved this time.
You wouldn't?
No, because he already used his opportunity attack.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing is that you only get one reaction per round. You get it back on your turn, and it's about to be his turn, but he hasn't had his turn yet. So. Okay, yeah, you
meet up with everybody around here.
Yeah, you got to go around the rock, and he is enraged. He's gonna try to. Let's see if he does it. He still doesn't break out of his bonds. So
I would like to point out this is the first time Talvo has seen Bree all combat.
He's like, oh hey.
What he's gonna do? He's gonna be a bit of a dick here. He kind of collapses to the ground at this point. He actually already he collapsed when he tried to attack at like Duncan. He basically like fell backwards trying to get at him, and so he's like looking like on his side at you guys, and then you see him. He takes his jaw, like his lip, his lower lip, and he like pulls it into his mouth, and you see like the sharp tooth go, and he looks at you, Helios and Adau, and then he takes his sharp tooth. He goes. And literally ruptures one of the growths, pointing at you. And a spray of acid comes flying out. And it's going to hit this Mephit as well as both of you. As a spray of acid that he literally unleashes from his own body. Is going to spray you guys. So I need a dexterity saving throw from each of you.
And now you understand why I didn't want to get close to him.
Well, my goal was to prevent.
Yeah, it only has 15 feet of range, by the way, so it barely hits you guys.
Oh, so I should have been further.
Yeah, one more step would have been good, but okay. So Helios, you're gonna take half. Adau, you're gonna take the full damage.
Oh.
Okay, so
like
it's actually pretty nasty as you're just like coated in acid. Adau, you take 32 damage. Acid, as just acid drenches you.
That's what, 16, right?
Yep. Helios takes a little less.
Yeah.
And that's all he does, though. And at this point, he's pretty much out of it. And he just kind of collapses exhausted. So unless you want to take retribution, we could pretty much end the combat here. Because he's not fully unconscious, but...
the general fuck you, I see
Yeah,
that.
but he is basically half conscious at this point.
Okay. I mean...
I'm gonna walk up and look down on him and be like, me dinner, you dinner.
He looks afraid. He's like...
Bro, I'm just joking, bro. I'm just joking.
Do that again. I'll do that again. Don't do that. I stepped this far away.
Giant or Dorvish, so to us, he's just speaking gibberish to this.
Mm-hmm.
I say, you just walked up to this guy all confident. You're like, ugh.
That's Dwarven.
So I would say at this point the Mephits can basically just kind of swarm him and hold him down, constantly applying not enough steam and fire damage to kill him, but enough to basically keep him in like stasis.
Give him a steam bath.
They're basically going to give him a steam bath that is going to immobilize him. He's not dead, but he's also not regenerating anymore. And the steam Mephits can basically do this for the rest of the time they're here, which is like an hour.
Shit.
So, and in that time
to go talk to our king guy.
Well, in the next hour, it wouldn't be enough time to necessarily drag the troll all the way there, but you could definitely get his bindings better secured in this time.
Yeah, let's do that. I can do like mending to make sure they really stay the fuck shut. You know.
So I'm assuming, would you do anything before getting to work, or are you just going to get to work doing this?
Does he have anything cool in his pockets?
He doesn't have pockets.
Oh. Is he not wearing clothes? Is he just naked, walk around this cave?
He is naked, yeah. He might have like a basic... He actually might have some basic loincloth scraps. That's about it.
Okay, good. And I don't need to roll a...
And Talvo gets through.
Yo, guys, we're not playing Fatal, okay?
But I do want Talvo, make me another perception check.
There's so many keys. Perception, performance, persuasion.
Oh yeah. Okay. This time you hear it again, now that the fighting's coming on, you're like, wait a minute, there's definitely voices coming this way. From the same way the troll did, actually.
Okay.
And you're like, wait a minute. I know, I don't know if you actually speak this language, but it's halfling. It's a bunch of halflings speaking.
You really want us to fucking fight this half man?
You want us to exterminate the half band.
So, so you hear this, and you can warn the rest of the others. Sounds like they're probably going to be here in like 30 seconds. So what are you going to do?
How do we summon the purple worm within 30 seconds? No.
I think I'm gonna skulk my ass like up against this wall here and get ready to fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing, but on the other wall.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you guys doing? What are you guys? So I imagine you told us there's people coming.
Yeah.
I imagine Talvo probably slinks up to the wall first, then is like, get behind cover, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, can I use a How do I? So you guys have a cure wounds and shit too, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Here, wait, Helios. Give me your bead. Give me the bead of fireball.
No, I'm keeping that. You guys have thrown away all our other ones.
No, that was a one-time thing. I have an
We are
idea.
not doing
I have
it
an
to the
idea
half
now.
band again.
Why not? It'd be so good.
We are inside a cave with rocks above us.
So yeah,
That
so
is
like,
not going to end well.
like I said,
They
you
can
have
definitely
like,
hear this arguing.
you have like 30 seconds. You could get off a couple cure wounds if you want.
Okay.
Just keep
how
track of
many
your
can I
spells.
use? That's a level 1, which I don't even use anyway. So I'm just gonna fire off. I have 4 of them. Let's use 2.
You also don't you have one on your instrument too, like a special one?
Yeah, but I'm true.
I'll have a
That's a
heal as
third
well
level.
for whoever wants it. Like once
Okay.
you guys like roll,
I'd like to steal that from you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give it to it now.
Yeah, Duncan is looking pretty rough on HP.
All right, so
Okay.
1d6.
Actually, can you guys see each other?
Plus-
Can you see each other's HP bars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't see numbers, but I can see that
Yeah,
that
the
was
bar.
low.
Yeah.
Okay, you get 10
So-
back, Duncan.
Okay, how
It's
does mine
6.
work?
Okay.
6 plus my charisma, which is 10.
Yeah. So you get 10.
Oh.
Yeah, 6 plus
Okay,
4.
mine
so.
works. Teaching 1d8 plus spellcasting, which is charisma, which is plus 4. So 1d8 plus 4.
Wait, I don't want to do that. I want to do this.
Okay, here.
There we go.
Oh wow,
I mean, I guess I can do both.
that's pretty good.
So I'll take. Yeah.
Okay.
So plus 5 plus 11, 18 is 29. Cool.
All right. So
Okay,
then
so
put,
I'm gonna
put
do
your.
that to myself.
Here. Helios, how much health are you missing? Like, how healthy do you feel?
Yeah, it's alright.
About 3/4 healthy.
About 3/4 healthy.
Okay. Well, here, Bree can have one of these.
Alright, so Bree gets 9 HP back. And
Okay.
where?
Okay, so
I
So yeah.
heal wounds on
45.
myself.
And now, yeah, just add that to yourself.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then to
And I
myself,
am.
plus 6.
But I
I'm
also
going
have heal
to-
wounds. Could I use
Do you,
it on
if you
myself?
want to use it on yourself,
Oh,
you're
yes.
just going to be
Yeah,
using
you can.
spell slots, you know. So
Yeah, which I don't have. I don't use level 1 spell slots anyway, so I'm just gonna fully.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it. I
So
used
go
2.
ahead and,
51. I can work with 51.
go ahead and put yourselves where you would be on the map. So what is the plan? Are you just going to like try to ambush them if they come through, or what?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna motion to, or not motion. I want to get everybody's attention, like, say, hey, and then I'm gonna have them look at me, and then I'm gonna put out the torch.
Okay.
And immediately after that, I am running over here.
Oh, put out the torch and I can fairy fire them, so they just like they're glowing half.
Yeah, because well, I imagine they have torches, but I can see them before they can see me. In fact,
Okay.
so I'm gonna move like up here, so
Okay.
I can see them like from around the wall.
Yeah, well, actually,
Yeah.
when you kind of move to there, you would see them approaching from the north on this map, but they have torches in their group. So
Yeah, that's what I mean.
yeah. So then you'd be able to kind of
Yeah.
pull back before they reach this point, but they are going to reach here at some point.
Oh.
You're going to be the first to
Okay.
see them.
Yeah, don't do anything. Just,
You
like,
would
let
see
them pass
that
by into
there
the middle.
is a grand total of
Oh no.
14 of them. There are 8 that look like they're just kind of run-of-the-mill, like mercenary dudes, just normal fighters. There are a few that look a little different, though. There are a couple who clearly are, like, like full-time archers that are holding with their bows out at the ready. There's one in the front that's actually tracking things and like seems to be like, and you can actually hear them calling out. I don't know. Do any of you speak Halfling?
I do.
Okay, so he's calling out and
It's
being
all
like,
lowercase.
he's actually calling out and being like, the troll went this way. And so they're clearly tracking the troll right now in its tracks. There's right next to the dude tracking. There is one dude who kind of looks like a shady fella. He's got like literally spiked brass knuckles on one hand that he's kind of like polishing, and he's kind of got like this like shady look. He's looking around, and it's weird because like torchlight seems to almost flicker around him, like it doesn't quite illuminate him fully. And more than that, there are a couple other dudes who just look like they're just tougher warriors with just like some battle axes at the ready, and they're just like huffing around like. So,
He's like a dark guy. What the fuck?
Okay, I would like to cast a message to Helios, and I would like to say, make me invisible.
It's like a short like 25 or whatever.
No, it's message. I don't even think it's.
Yeah, you have to be able to point at someone, so you'd have to move a little bit back, but then you can do that.
Ooh, what's concentration?
Well, I don't have to see him. I just have to point in his direction.
Yeah,
Touch.
but invisibility is touch, so you have to get close to him anyway. So.
But the instruments, it would make a noise though.
Yeah, that is also true.
It's gonna hear like a random violin.
If you knew what I had planned, they hear an instrument playing, and then my plan goes off. That'd be kind of funny.
Would be.
Well, if never mind.
So how's that gonna work then? Because like it's the same spell on the viol, right?
Yeah,
It's
so
invisibility.
So Adau would have to run back to you. You make him invisible, and then yeah.
That's really okay.
Yeah,
We'll do
never
it.
mind.
We'll do a funky 2-level spell.
You want to do it?
Let's do it.
Oh, you actually you want to do that?
Yeah. It's concentration, so you know my plan. Make use of it first, and then yell at me when you want to, pretty lights.
All right. So yeah, if you want to just run back and quickly, he'll just Helios just goes and you
High five.
you hear from up ahead.
I got you.
Yeah. So, Adau, you are now invisible. You can start heading back up there. And at this point, they're actually about to round the corner. And one of them calls out and says, here, let me put them on the map. One of them calls out and says, oi, what was that? Who's there? And they're like defensive now.
Yeah.
Actually,
Is there a clear leader?
There was a tracker guy, right?
The tracker guy doesn't necessarily. Actually, yeah, no. The tracker guy, he does seem like he's the one leading. He would kind of stand out in front of the rest of the rank and file ones.
Forming a wall.
Yeah.
And he would. Yeah. So let me. I actually do have tokens for each of these guys. So there's like a couple of tougher guys.
We can make a wall of methods to counteract it.
No.
Yeah, but we've got to keep the thing down. Or we could say,
one.
or I could go up and I could be like, "Hey, there's dinner."
Ooh, can I do something funny? That'll give me a cool idea. Can I just like, I don't know, it's not like a spell or anything, but we haven't done much environmental stuff. Can I play like creepy music and like freak him out of it?
Sure. Yeah.
With like a random check, like I don't know what it would be.
It'd be
Probably
performance.
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
Oh yeah, performance. Yeah.
Wait.
Just for fun.
Hold on, let me read the text of this again really fast.
Okay, these guys have.
Instill
Can
some
I check
fear.
Can I check that cure wounds that I did? How much do I add? Do I add the 12?
What did you roll it?
A couple back.
Oh, if you did it at a higher level, then you would get 21
you
and
get
12.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
I could just play a brown note and
So I
then
get all of that.
win.
Yep, you get all that. That's
No.
it's just that.
23.
Yeah.
Here's what's happening.
Okay.
I'm gonna call out with a little bit of panache. You guys need to be quiet. There's a big ass worm back here.
Ooh.
Okay.
He only has to hear me. He doesn't have to see me. So I'm still like, hidden behind this pillar.
Wait, but do you speak half? Oh, I guess they probably speak human.
Yeah, they speak the human tongue, so... let me see. Just if it's on its yeah, I guess this would kind of make... So this would be... If you succeed, it has disadvantage on attack. This kind of is supposed to be... This will make him focus on you, but it doesn't necessarily, like...
No, succeed and
I guess...
If you succeed on the check and the creature isn't hostile to you.
Yeah, I guess he isn't actively hostile yet, so... Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. So then it would be Persuasion contested by his Insight. Okay, feel free to do it. Do a Persuasion. What?
That is Persuasion. Alright.
Pretty good. Let's see if he actually does have decent wisdom.
Mother! I to that fucking wall.
I'm sorry. He is a plus 4, you know. You rolled a natural 19. So he's like, hey, we're not afraid of you. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, now my turn. How do I play spooky music? What would that be?
It would just be a performance check, yeah.
Performance check?
Okay. You kind of do this creepy tune, and meanwhile the Mephits are trying to keep themselves quiet. They're like, wait. And so it actually is a little creepy. They are like, what the fuck is going on over there?
I told you, it's a spooky worm.
Fucking bullworm.
Get the fuck out of here right now, or we'll kill ya.
Ditto.
So Adau is invisible if you want to be moving closer, doing stuff.
I saw the move there.
Oh god, you're trying to do this to the leader. Okay. Hold on. You have advantage on that, which you should check to see if you would have crit. So you...
Yeah. Let me hit him with the bop. I clicked it. Bop.
Oh, it took a second. That's fine. So just a normal hit, but we'll take the damage. 28 damage there. As you do become visible when this happens, but you basically materialize
maniacally.
Yeah, you materialize in front of them, and the guy screams. He's like, ah! As you're already grabbing onto him and just sucking the life force out of him. He's not killed by this. He's actually pretty tanky, but he is visibly wounded immediately, which is pretty brutal.
What's our initiative? Because are we out of it?
Well, you were out of it, and now, now I want you to roll initiative again.
Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah, so feel free to roll initiative, and
oh boy.
The half band, and actually, this guy recognizes you immediately. He's like, I know your fucking face! I saw it in a vision, you bastard! And they are immediately infuriated.
Uh-oh. Okay, you guys are gonna need to spend a minute.
Make sure you click on your tokens, otherwise it's not showing up.
Oh, I like that one better. Can I keep that one, please?
Dude,
no.
Seriously. You would not know I have advantage on initiative.
That's fine.
You have 0.01 as your thing.
Well, that's just because I have 0 dex. But,
oh.
Well, I mean, I have 10 dex. But, come on. I don't think I've ever rolled above, a 14.
By the way,
on initiative.
You do still have the Steam methods. However, they're kind of... If you take any of them, they're all occupied. If you take them away, the troll is gonna be out of this limbo that it's in.
Can you take 2 of them away?
I think you should take them away, and then I can be like, hey, this is the dinner I was talking about.
That could work. Hey, we spared you. There you go.
Okay, I got a lot of shit I gotta do here.
Are we gonna unrestrain him then? Is that the idea? Or what?
Yeah, I mean... Look, because we can always just get the fuck out of here and let the troll deal with them, or let them deal with the troll.
We spent a lot of time getting the thing.
Hold on.
Extenuating circumstances.
Give me.
Especially when I roll.
What's the?
So fucking terrible on my.
Unprecedented science.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, so this is going to... I have a lot of rolls to make here for these dudes' initiatives. Hold on. So first is you.
I think we should lie and tell them we have more fireball beads.
If they recognize us.
Helios, this is literally the perfect time to use that.
We're
This
in a
is-
cave. It's gonna go so wrong. This is
Not a
literally
bad
not the
time,
perfect
I would
for
say.
this.
Bro, look how clustered they are. They don't understand spacing. You'd think they'd learn.
You know what happens when you blow up rocks? What kind of cave are we in right now? Is this limestone? We're fucked if it's limestone.
It's probably some limestone, yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we fucked if it's
No,
limestone?
no. They mine here. Okay. So,
No,
like,
it's not
fair.
lime.
They
It's
mine
not. Yeah, it wouldn't be
They
limestone.
mine. They mine now. They mine now.
They might know. Oh my god. Well, did I roll for all of
They
them?
mine now. Let me have.
I rolled them, I rolled
just-
them,
okay,
I
but,
rolled
like,
them, I
I
rolled
would have
that
to
team.
throw it over you and Talvo.
Oh, I can roll the
through a
leader
rock.
in. I gotta roll the
I have
leader
to bank
in.
it off the wall.
Bro, trick shot. Dude,
Okay.
perfect that shit.
So, okay, they are. Oh wow, they rolled pretty well. Let's go. Nice. Let me just make sure.
you know my plan. You're gonna have to wait a minute. Have fun, guys.
When they surround me, you can hypnotize them all.
Oh wait, this
Yeah.
guy gets. Hold on, wait. One of these guys has advantage on initiative,
Oh, shit.
but I gotta fucking figure out which one it is.
I knew I should have gone for the goddamn road ass first.
Okay, it's this guy. It's this guy. Yeah, this guy. Okay, wait, he needs to make another one. Ah, okay, well, it rolled worse.
It was
so,
worse.
Yeah, didn't matter. Okay, Talvo, spring into action. You hear the telltale sign of just necrotic. It's almost like a pop, like a pop, and then life force getting sucked out of someone, and you know, and then you hear the scream like, "I know your fucking face, you bastard!" And yeah,
He's Scottish?
My face will be the last thing your pathetic eyes ever see. Thank
Oh,
you,
God, they're
Mr.
fighting.
so
Arbiter.
yeah. So what's up, Talvo?
I made it. I wait. I
Yeah,
made
so
it.
then I'm gonna come up over here and we can take a shot at that guy.
Okay, the leader. Mm-hmm.
Og. Does a 27 hit?
It is a hit.
Finally get to say it back.
It is a hit. Okay.
Again?
It's not bad.
God.
Oh my god, wait. Hold on, let me... Okay, so he started with 50 HP. Guess how much Duncan's inflict wounds did?
28 and 22. So,
20.
Oh my god.
So you have literally had 22 HP left after Duncan's initial attack. You literally did just the perfect number to kill him in 2 shots.
It was fate.
He
That's
yells,
awesome.
like he literally has his finger pointed, "You bastard!" Boom, right in the fucking head between the eyes, and he just falls over dead, which is actually like kind of shakes the resolve of the greener recruits of them. But then the other one's like, ah, like enraged by this even more. So,
And then I come back around the corner and hide.
mm-hmm.
Hold on, have I cast?
These guys, when this guy dies, this
Put him
other
down.
guy seems like he was the second in command. He just mutters, "Kill them fools," and with a gravelly voice. And these
Hey, I know I'm a
guys,
fool.
these guys are gonna charge in. They just are gonna charge in. They're wielding long swords, which in the hands of a halfling look like great swords, right? Essentially, they are wielding great swords for them, but it's just long sword damage. And they're gonna charge in and start just thwacking at you if they can.
Progressively
They
bigger.
actually
Yeah.
did all right.
So, only one of them hits though, if we're
This-
considering me flanked.
This one, so 18 and 20 would be the flanking ones.
Okay, yeah, still the 20 is still the only one that hits because I have Shield of Faith up.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
right. Shield of Fate. Yeah. I forgot about
What are
that.
you doing?
Okay, so they're going to only do 7 damage to you, but they do manage to sneak in a hit.
It's like,
Yeah. So,
Ouchie.
and by the way, I'm not worrying about actually here. I can take off for Duncan. You're lighting. It doesn't matter for this combat. They have like multiple torches that they've probably thrown on the ground at this point, but there's enough light that it's essentially a lit room at this point. So, No worries. No worries about lighting, or rather, it's there are plenty of dimly lit spaces in here, but you can see enough to tell what's going on.
Yeah, I would say like just like a little like if the light source is here, I'm in shadow right now.
Yeah, in the corners especially, there's shadows, and that may become relevant soon if you'll. But wink, wink. But in general, there's light on the combat areas. So this guy is gonna get to go. He kind of moves over here so we can get a cleaner shot at you, Adau. And he has a longbow. It's like a normal person longbow, which for him means it's like a great longbow. And he's like holding it back, and he's like, "Gotcha." And he's gonna take 2 quick shots with his longbow at you. In fact, actually, here's the thing. You know what? Technically, no. He's actually not even gonna move. He's actually gonna move back further. And technically, by rules, this would count as like half cover for you, because he has people blocking him. Guess what? He has a special feature. He can ignore half cover. So, doesn't even matter. Thunk, thunk. So,
yeah, one of those still hits.
One of them hits. He manages to get a lucky shot through. You're going to take 14 damage, as he is an expert marksman and does quite a bit of damage with each arrow that hits.
Ouchie.
Mm-hmm.
Why can I not? Oh.
Bree, it's your turn. One of the Mephits calls out and is like, "You want us to go fight them?"
Well, yes. What are we doing? Are we gonna leave them there to hold the troll, or are we gonna let the troll
Like
move?
half of them literally something happens to
How many of them do you need to keep that troll?
What I'm gonna say is, you could easily take 2 away and be fine. After 2 leave, I'll start making checks every so often. So there's a chance, and the checks are gonna matter. The more you take away, the more chance the troll, gets up.
Can we knock him unconscious, and then even if he regenerates while he's sleeping, he doesn't awake? Like, can we do that?
We're all a little far away now.
I guess you could have, but now it's a little late, because you didn't know you would need to do
well,
this.
I can't, but one of them could. Talvo could.
I would say, I would say honestly, it would probably take a full action on their turn, but they could just go bonk, knock out the troll. Mm-hmm. So that is something you could do from now on, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I will do that on my next turn. Then I'll go remove that from the equation.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's our guy chained this dude up? Can we have them come and help?
No, they left. They ran away.
Yeah. I don't imagine they brought weapons. They had to carry all the shackles.
Yeah, they didn't really have weapons.
Fair.
They're probably nearby, but they're cowering and just watching. They are not,
Oh, on the bright side though, we have 14 weapons we can give to the slaves.
That's true. So, Bree, what are you gonna do in your turn then? Oh, I need to move the stream view. It's only seeing some of them. There you go.
I think I'll do erupting.
Oh
What?
no. Erupting Earth.
Okay. Throw that in the chat real quick. Okay. It's 120-foot range. You'd have to move out of cover to be able to see the fight, but then you can move back in cover, so it's not a big deal.
Jesus Christ.
So it's a 20-foot cube, so it's 4x4. Where do you want this 4x4 cube to go?
I would do it from that kind of thing.
Like this?
Around these people, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're hitting 6 of them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think that's probably about the maximum amount you could get. So yeah.
Pretty fucking good.
Okay, so all of a sudden, Earth just starts erupting, rocks start shooting up, and just the very ground starts beating them to a pulp almost.
I thought you sold flowers.
Each creature in that area needs to make a dex saving throw. Oh god. And it becomes difficult terrain from now on. So I'll leave that cube there. So each of them needs to make a dex saving throw. Let's start with the weak dudes at the top of the line of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they all fail.
Damn.
They
Shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're hitting 7, not 6 of them. Jeez. Okay, then there's this one here who's the same stat block. So let's roll him. Also a fail.
Man.
Then there's this dude
wait for
and
it?
this dude. So let's go for them. This dude also fails. Good God.
Wow.
And then the last
damn.
one. They all fail.
Oh.
Every single one of them fails. So roll.
Oh, no.
Feel free to roll the
That's a lot of
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see how much damage it is. It's 3d12.
Yeah, it could be 3 damage.
Yeah, it
So-
could be 3.
This is
That
at a
could be
point where I can give him
36.
inspiration for extra damage, right?
No.
Yeah.
All right, I have to choose what. Okay. Wait. What? How do I?
You might just have to roll it manually, 3d12,
Yeah,
unless you rolled it, unless you
Okay.
did it at a higher level.
No, I'm not. I'm doing it normal. So 3d12 then.
Yep. You have to slash
You can
roll.
slash
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
You can also just go up here and hit the little dice thing.
Oh, that's a good chunk of damage.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not bad.
immediately all of the weaker ones die. They just get fucking. They just get like pounded into a pulp, and you see their like some. You see some little halfling arms sticking out of rubble. And they, yeah, pretty brutal. It'll also kill this one, who looked like a bit tougher, but not that tough. And he's like, I'm just crushed. This guy is alive, but visibly wounded, as he kind of clambers out of the rubble. Yeah, it's Erupting Earth Xyle is the spell.
Shit, do I need to black out the troll? Because
So,
The sharpshooters seem to be a pretty decent threat.
Yeah. So, alright, so there's that.
are you gonna send like the 2 steam guys over there?
They get to go on their turn. They haven't gone yet, so.
Just to check,
Adau.
I was fine to cast that, right? Like, is that a piece of obsidian? But I use my.
That's fine.
my
Yeah,
focus, right?
yeah, since it doesn't have
Does it have
a
a value
cost.
associated?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Since it doesn't have a cost listed, it would you just use your focus. Yeah. So, Adau, it's your turn. A bunch of them were just wiped out in front of you, but some remain. I will say this definitely has the distinct rumbling of earth associated with this spell, and you
That's
feel it.
true.
You feel it reverberating through the cavern floor.
Let's not use that again.
I'm gonna think of that. I'm gonna say, I'll smile again, be like, "Oh, you're all fucked now," and then I don't. Now I don't know what I want to do, because I could try to make more noise and just worm the entire place, but we're pretty close to the mine. You know, like maybe I don't want to bring the worm to close to like where the slaves are.
Maybe not the smartest of ideas.
I warned you about the fucking worm!
Yeah. I'm gonna move here, underneath the dead leader.
That's fine.
And
I'll move the body. The body's crushed by now, so yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, it would have been. So, climb as the shadow man is getting out of the rubble. I'd like to grab his hand like a firefighter would a trapped woman, and I'm gonna inflict wounds.
Oh god, yeah, that hits. He's got like leather armor, nothing that tanky on, so. Feel free.
I think. Yeah, these spells are kind of doo-doo for combat, so we'll hit him with that.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is at 20 HP, so yeah, you completely kill him as he just goes. He like grabs your hand thankfully almost, and he's like, and just the life is sucked out of him.
Am I a cleric?
Yeah, so yeah. They got the flower salesman, fucking avatar, the holy person doing very unholy things.
So yeah, alright, there you go.
Yeah.
The
Then,
rogue's not wanting, you know.
Yeah. Then, I think there is something. Oh, no, wait, that's for after. Okay, yeah. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. In that case, it comes to this other sharpshooter here, who is going to actually move to the side here. Oh man, what are they gonna do? You know what? No, he's actually gonna move back this way, not the other way. And he's gonna see where Bree is, sees these guys are smart. He knows that spell must have been cast by someone. Aims 2 shots at Bree real quick. So, do both of those hit or just one, Bree?
Yeah, so my armor class is 13, so that means they both hit.
They both hit. Okay, so zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, zoom. Let's go.
Damn.
17 and 15, as they do a good chunk of damage. These sharpshooters seem like they are no joke when it comes to damage output. Yeah. And I need you to make me 2 concentration checks.
I thought it was a D100.
So, 2 con saves. Okay, you're good. You keep your methods here, and you keep the troll subdued.
Oh, fuck.
And, yeah, okay. That brings us
Don't get hit
to
again.
this motherfucker here, who, it looks like he was, we'll see. Yeah, no, he's gonna just run over here and try to smack at Adau. He's like, "Argh!" with a big old, like, battle axe. He misses.
Yeah.
He misses. Alright, Helios, your turn.
That shield do be helping though.
Okay, so, well, Bree did what I was gonna do, but better. So, I could brain blast the distant guys, but I don't know if I want to do that just yet. So that's a high level spell.
I've
Now,
used
how
a lot
good
of
is-
high level spells.
Yeah, how good is your wisdom?
Good enough.
How smart are you? Okay.
I mean,
Funny.
well, I don't think that's necessary for these guys.
That's what I'm wondering. Is like, is it worth it? I don't know what I can really do then because I'm so far away.
You could inspire, or you could run over and just give this guy a little bonk. Well, you're 30. Yeah.
Yeah. And if I get in their way, oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
You could heal Bree.
I'm gonna jump. Yeah, I'm gonna jump to here in front of Bree,
Okay.
and then do a heal.
Okay. Yeah, sounds
I
good.
used 2, so I still have 2
Wow.
left.
Yeah.
Which is I think it's 1d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up again because
Duncan's
this thing
camera
keeps
died.
closing.
Duncan, are you
What?
there? Yeah, your camera died, Duncan.
Uh-oh. The lights turned off.
What?
Your camera died for me. Does it
It's
die?
invisible.
Did it die for everyone else?
Can everyone? Yeah. Can you guys see me?
I
No.
just see Doge.
No.
Yeah, we see Doge, and it became
My
the DM.
invisibility worked. Oh, it worked for Britsha too.
Doge became the DM.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, you can
yeah.
rejoin.
Well, did it work?
Yeah, now we can see you. Alright, so you heal up Britsha. Sounds good.
Okay, so do I do the roll?
Yeah, you do the roll. Yep. Okay, so Britsha will get 9 HP back.
Okay, and then that a regular action. Okay, so that's
Okay.
you
Yeah,
know, and then yeah, because you need to concentrate on this that fucking thing.
You could give bardic inspiration to Bree in
Yeah,
case she does need to concentrate again.
yeah, that's a smart. I
Okay.
was thinking like what else I could do with bonus actions. So that's a good one.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. You actually see when you guys kind of group over there, these guys look at each other, and they kind of one of them motions towards you, but you'll have to figure out what that means in the future. 2 of these steam methods are gonna
Pigs back on the
branch
menu,
off.
boys.
Right, you said 2 of them you wanted to have come over here. They will do that, and they were both gonna take. They're both gonna like these like little steam clouds come over here, and these guys are like, "What the fuck is this?" As they all of a sudden are set upon by these methods. Let's see if they can kill. 1 hit. This guy's alive, but he is visibly wounded already from this 1 hit. I was just like, like his arm literally gets like almost severed off, but then immediately cauterized by the scalding steam. This guy was pretty horrendous, actually.
Yeah.
Talvo, it's your turn. The group that was about to go is all dead.
Okay, let me do a little measuring here.
So wait, it's been 6 seconds.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
Christ.
So it just looked like everything. God damn. One.
Yep.
They didn't even have time to process it.
Mhm.
Like I show up
Yeah,
and then
that
everyone
was-
fucking dies.
You are so powerful.
No, it's not me.
I
but
know, but that's what they think. They don't. Well,
Oh,
some of
yeah.
them do, but then they're dead. So
Mhm.
true.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash, and I'm gonna get up in these archers' space.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, but what about the? Oh, I guess we don't need them. Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely make it there.
I think that's as far as I can get. And I'm gonna take a stabby stab at this guy right here.
Okay, he's like what the fuck as you come running out of nowhere almost, and you set upon them.
motherfuck.
Yeah, it's a miss. I think that's all you can
That's
do
three.
too.
You can't make fun of me anymore.
Okay. Alright, sounds good.
I think we're tied for the most.
This
that
one
one's end. We have. I can't
this
remember
one
what
actually
happened.
yells out. This one yells out and he says, "Get to the one in the back! Kill the caster at all costs!"
Hey.
And these guys are going to try to do this actually. They are gonna move. This will provoke 2 attacks. Oh god, this guy might be dead. He is dead, yeah. So this guy just dies. He collapses. The other ones.
I got it, guys.
1, 2. Oh, Duncan, you get an attack on this one.
I'm not going to.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, these guys aren't as much of a
Roll.
threat. They start running this way though, like charging, and they're like, "Which one?" And they yell back, and they say, "The girl, the girl."
That's a pig. I don't know if it's a girl or not.
Like, hey, you want to find out? Hold on.
They are each going to take a javelin and just chuck it off their back as they're running. And I think javelins have 30 feet of range. It might be 20 though.
Hey, you
I
want to
think
find
it's
out?
20 and 60.
It might be. Let's see.
Sapling.
Let's go look at javelins because I want to check. They're 30. I think hand axes are the one that are 20. So they are gonna throw these javelins.
Javelin.
So they do not have a great chance to hit, but they do have 2 each
Helios
or
in the
1 each.
back.
Let's
Oh
go!
no!
And they're throwing it at Bree. So even if you consider Helios giving half cover, it doesn't matter. It's not 20. It instant hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It like it goes towards me and it like steers around and it hits.
Yeah. So you're gonna take Britsha another 8 damage. Not much. However,
Hey, okay.
the main benefit for them is that you need to make another check. Concentration save. Constitution save. You're good. No issues. Again, the DC is almost always 10 unless you have massive damage done to you.
I
So,
hope you don't have a weak spot. They could hit you for massive damage.
but yeah, so they do this, and yeah. Next up is a sharpshooter who basically looks at his friend and says, "Take care of this one," motioning at Talvo, and he's gonna just aim past all of you and shoot at Bree. They are gonna focus Bree hard here because they figured out that. I mean,
Can
the
you
thing
have
is-
to just grab the arrow as it flies past you?
the thing is, like Duncan, like Adau did some magic, so he's also a caster, but Bree did the fucking earthquake thing that really fucked them over. So
Killed, like, 8
yeah,
people.
so they're gonna focus
Within
on
6
Bree.
seconds again, mind you.
Yeah. So here's 2 more attacks at Bree. Oh,
God
let's
damn,
go.
they're flying around me. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, these guys again, they're sharpshooters. They actually have a feature that ignores cover, unless it's full cover, which you do not
Did they
provide.
just phase through?
No, it's just that they know they have ways of angling around it. You know.
Yeah.
Alright,
Bree,
so
you
Big.
behind that
I mean,
pillar.
I am pretty short.
you're gonna take another 23 damage, Bree, and you know what this means? Another 2 checks.
And if you fail one, you can add a D8
Yeah, but-
though.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out how. So it's 23. Okay.
Yeah, minus this click. You know how to do the subtraction? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can you? What,
if
is
you
there an
click-
easier way to do it?
Yeah. So
if
if
you click
you,
the token, good.
yeah. So
If you click
what
your
you're
token,
at,
you can literally put it. You can literally just type in -23.
Yeah.
Or
If you
where
click,
do type it?
so if you click
The
on the
green
token and then click the green
Ah.
circle and then just type minus whatever number, it'll automatically
Oh, okay.
subtract it.
Oh, that's easier.
Mhm.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah.
I've done it already.
No, it's
but,
good. So you need 2 Constitution saving throws. Okay, you're good for the first one. You're good for the second one.
God.
You're getting a really good roll as well.
It's like full of arrows, and you're just like
I could not care less.
Laser focus.
Yeah. Alright, Bree, your turn. They are hard focusing you.
Yeah, I would move behind the rock.
Yeah.
Out of the line of sight.
I can always do an attack first and then move back.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably deal with these 2 that are coming towards us. Maybe. Or... I guess Helios would be able to deal with them. Helios, have you got these 2? Because then I could maybe shoot something at the people at the back.
Sure. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Alright. I could cast another erupting earth at the people at the back.
You can hit here with sharpshooters. Well, but also wait, consider worm.
Erupting Earth is
No.
120 feet range, so you could definitely hit them.
Yeah.
I could, well, to not alert the worm, I could do something else. I could do a tidal wave.
Tidal wave? What the fuck?
Uh,
I don't know.
There's-
Oh god. Eric, we have to. Yeah, you could definitely. Oh
We
god.
should have. Yeah, we should have done this when it was dark and they were the only light in the cave.
You could do that on these.
Yeah.
You could do that on these guys. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I'm
Imagine
gonna
how terrifying
target
that
those
would be.
Okay, yeah, if you want to do that, just a bunch of water just goes whoo, like out of nowhere. Literally just appears out of the ceiling and just smashes into them. Oh god. Okay,
are
so
you?
they need to make dexterity saving throws. One of them succeeds. We'll say it's the one closer to Talvo. So this one is knocked prone. This one is knocked prone. And roll your damage. 4d8. Yeah, they do manage to hold on to their weapons. It doesn't do anything about that. But it is still a nasty bit of damage.
It's an
Neither
avatar fight.
neither of them are visibly wounded from this. They actually seem pretty tanky. These seem like experienced fighters. So yeah, you just go boom, and this slams down on them. Is that it, Britsha?
Alright, and then I get behind the. I'm getting behind the pillar.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, Adau,
Funny. Okay.
it is your turn, Adau.
Boy, here I go killing again. So he can do a little whacking.
Remember, it is rough
Mhm.
terrain here, so I don't know if you'd be able to. You had to go.
Oh.
If you go out, it would be 10 to move
So I
out.
was here. Well,
Oh, you
so
can make it
let's
to like
see,
here.
25.
I can
Yeah,
take these guys. You should deal with this dude.
he's not. He has like 2 HP. These guys have.
Yeah,
are
he is gonna make
tough.
an attack at you though.
Let's give him a bonk.
He's gonna actually
Oh,
hit
wow.
you.
He hits. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, 3 damage. Oh wow.
Wow. Well, we had 2 left.
Okay, so which I could go.
You can make it
5,
here
10.
if you like.
So this is 30 feet.
Yeah, exactly. But if you went
That's
out,
all.
it's 10
5.
to move out of there, and then
Okay, so I can go
yeah.
here.
Yep.
And he's prone.
He is prone. Oh god. You have advantage.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah. You just go
You step up
oh,
on top.
boom on his head. Yeah. Okay. Good
The
shit.
Taco Bell dong rings out.
Yeah. And that
That's 23.
23 damage. He's visibly wounded, but he's alive actually.
Oh.
Damn, that guy is kind of tough. Okay, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast. Oh wait, hold on. No, she's too far. I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
I just picture in the battle, you're like, hey. No, okay.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking the half band never really did anything to us, guys.
No, they didn't. We just impersonated them, made them look like shit, ruined their reputation, and then murdered like 15 of them.
Bless this.
Now we've got 29 of them
So
total.
this
Yeah.
this guy, he realizes shit has like he saw the earth rise up and just start like shattering the skulls of his friends. Then a wave came out of nowhere. He looks over his buddy. He's like, I'm sorry, I had to go this way, John. I don't know. He'd say Jimmy, whatever his name is. I don't know.
Jimmy.
So he's gonna move in here. He will provoke an attack from Talvo.
Let him run? I don't know.
No. No one gets away. Brother in Christ.
Is that a hit? Let me look. It's not. Barely not. But yeah, so he runs. He just doesn't even care. And then it looks like maybe he's going to try to run away. But then you're like, wait a minute. Why would he be running into the middle of this uneven ground? Well, he isn't trying to run away. He runs to the body of the shadowy dude who was like half buried and clambering out. He runs over, just jumps onto the ground, grabs something out of his cloak, and he looks back again at his friend Jimmy or whatever. It's like, please tell my wife I love her. And you see he whips out whatever it was he just grabbed off his friend's body. You guys see actually a very familiar sight.
It's a ring of fireballs, isn't
It is a ring of fireballs, multiple, and he just chucks them at his own feet.
Damn.
And it's
you know what to do.
it's going to hit you and also his friend and also himself. So it's hitting 2 enemies and 2 friends.
Can Talvo do a funny?
You guys should be.
Can I make an acrobatic
You guys should get
check?
the try. Given the situation, you guys should get the try. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, because that would be incredibly ironic.
I'll let you do.
Yeah.
I'll let you do an acrobatics check, but it's going to be a very high DC.
Is the tidal wave gone though? Because it, like, at the end of it, it spreads across the ground.
Yeah, but
and
it doesn't really like. It's not like it's gonna
Does
muffle
that
up.
negate? Is fire negate water?
No,
He
it
throws a
doesn't-
fireball, it's just like. Psst.
It doesn't.
To that degree.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
Here we go.
That would be funny though.
I have 13 acrobatics, guys. We can do this.
Wait, do you have it?
Okay. So yeah, honestly, Talvo, you like.
Elementary.
Talvo, you like jab at him as he's running. Then you realize what he's doing. I'm gonna say you have to throw your rapier aside, but then you just leap and grab the fireballs out of the air. Not the fireballs, but the beads that are gonna turn into fireballs. You literally catch them and roll to the ground. And you're over here now. Wait. Over here now. You literally rolled onto the ground, holding them, and you're like wincing because you think if you fail, you're gonna get blown up. But you look and you're like, you have them. You have the fireballs. Guess what? There's 5 on this ring. There's 5. And
This time, you've been given a gift.
you have more
You've been
fireballs
given a
now.
second chance.
Holy shit. Okay, so
No
5.
way that worked twice.
And that's that dude's whole turn. He can't do anything else. This dude sees this and is like, what? No! And he's going to charge in and try to grab them from you. So he's going to make a grapple check. So I need you to make me an acrobatics or athletics check. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother rolling. When he fails this, he's then going to just... Wait, that was his first attack, basically. Instead of the second one, he's just like, fuck this. He's just gonna try to bash you, like, your skull in.
That hits.
Okay, so you will get a hit, but you're fine, at least. Helios, it's your turn.
Okay.
I mean,
Do
I'm
I
going
just-
to use evasion.
Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
Well, you already used your reaction,
no,
remember.
Uncanny dodge. That's what I'm
You got that
You-
guy, or you want me to brain blast him?
Remember, you already used your reaction, TSM, so you can't...
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just 7 damage. Alright, fine.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
not
got
much.
that guy, or do you want to brain blast him before he pulls something else out of that guy's pocket?
He seems pretty deflated by you grabbing it. It seems like that was his last like desperation play.
All right. Because I don't really know what to do with these two. Tell him
to give up. We don't have to kill them.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I could be like, you don't have to die. You'd be like, look behind you.
Yeah, we did it again. We did the exact same thing that killed all those other halflings again.
Yeah.
Roll me a intimidation or persuasion check. Either one.
Fucking, I'm plus 12 persuasion.
They don't seem very convinced. They don't seem very convinced, mainly because they just haven't looked behind them to see what's going on there.
You just did a nat 20 to 1 back.
Yeah, you know, the dice taketh.
Yeah.
Wait, the dice giveth, the dice taketh. Yeah, the dice.
That's funny shit.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do then, Helios? You can still use the rest of your turn, but
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, look at that, and they're like, no. It's like, all right. Are they wearing any metal armor by any chance?
these
holding
ones,
swords.
these ones are not.
Swords.
But
They can drop the swords.
yeah,
You say yeah?
yeah, they could drop the swords.
Yeah. So that's not a good. They can be like, hot, and then poof. So.
Well, that works, right? If our
Would
goal
that
is
still,
still not to kill
would that
them.
still hurt them, or would they be able to like drop it and not get hurt?
They still get hurt.
Yeah,
Oh,
they still
okay,
get
well
hurt.
then-
They just
fuck
don't
it
get
then.
hurt again.
Yeah, exactly.
I can cast at different levels. Oh shit, that's so nice. I'm gonna do level 2 though.
Okay. Okay, on just like the one in front of you.
Yeah.
Or can you target multiple, or is it just the damage goes up at higher
I
levels?
looked at it. I can only do.
Okay.
It's higher level is more damage.
More damage, okay.
Unfortunately.
So, they make a... Actually, no, the con save is only if they try to hold on to it. They take the damage no matter what. And this guy is, like, almost killed just by this. He's like, But he is alive.
So that would imagine dying from just hot hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, so
Anyway,
he is
I did
alive,
that,
but
so-
but his weapon drops, and he's freaked out by this.
2d8.
Yeah, you already did it. That's the 8 fire there.
I can't.
Oh, shit, that's nice. That's nice
actually
how that does
can't
that.
believe I binged that nat 20.
That's crazy.
Wasn't it nat 20 last time? Or no, it was really
No,
high
it
last time.
was only a 29, but it wasn't an N1.
The
yeah.
only time.
Yeah. Alright,
How
well.
did you know it was a 29?
That's
I
crazy.
just remember shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so you you
no
just
fucking You do
know,
realize they're making
you
this
know.
happen a third time later, right?
These methods are going to come in here and just start beating the shit out of this one guy. I guess one would flank. Let's see. They actually both missed. But yeah, they're trying. Talvo, you have the fireballs in your hand.
I'm not gonna use them.
Thank you.
Talvo, give them to me now.
Our full arc.
No! I don't trust these fireballs with fucking any of you.
Yeah, how about
Helios? Helios has showed restraint, and Britsha's our beautiful little flower girl, and she can do no wrong.
the beautiful avatar over yeah.
Of these two guys near me, which one? Well, how are they?
Both of them have barely been hurt.
Well, I've seen this guy attack twice. I don't want him to do that anymore. So, I know I had to throw down my rapier, so it's gonna be a dagger attack, I suppose.
Okay.
Poison dagger, right?
I did activate my poison
Okay.
dagger.
Yeah.
Get ready. So, bonk.
Yeah, that's a hit. And that's on the red guy?
Yep.
Okay.
And he's. I get sneak attack for that, right? Isn't everybody within 5 feet of him?
I don't remember, is the wording... I don't remember,
That's a nice
is the
head you have on
wording
your
5 feet
shoulders.
within of you or him? For your swashbuckling.
Paste it.
You don't need an advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it. Oh wait, no. I have somebody within 5 feet of me.
If you're with no other creatures are within 5 feet of you. What you could do is, like, honestly, you could have, like, moved up here before making the attack. It's just this guy would get a free attack, but he's not going to hurt you that much, realistically.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's say I did that.
Okay, sounds good. So he'll make his
Is he
attack.
really gonna swing at the person who just caught his fireballs?
Does that hit
That
you?
missed.
Okay,
Nope,
so he
I had
misses.
18.
So he missed anyway. So yeah, so then you do get sneak attack. And hello, the black hat. Thank you for the follow. 29 damage, and that's not even including poison, right? Oh god.
No.
Okay, so what is the poison? So,
Poison is 2d10.
2d10. Okay, feel free.
And he becomes poisoned.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wait, you applied the carrion crawler poison?
No, this is just normal from the
I have
dagger
poison-
of
I have
venom.
This is from the. Oh, I thought that did way less poison damage.
Well, I mean, only 2d10 is not that much.
I mean, yeah, for poison, that's pretty.
yeah.
That's low.
The main
actually.
thing is
Yeah.
that
For some reason I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking of.
he does get to make a saving throw, though. It's not a guarantee, right? So, for at least.
Yeah.
So, oh, he actually
Oh, okay.
succeeds.
And yeah, wow.
So he actually doesn't take any of the damage. Sorry.
Wait.
He doesn't take any of the poison damage because it's.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's not half here. That's weird.
Jeez.
Weird. I didn't realize that. Okay, so he actually doesn't take any of that extra poison damage. Still pretty hurt though.
And then we'll do a sleight of hand. I think we just
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bonus action.
That works. Oh yeah, you're good. Okay. Alright. These guys down here are both gonna charge at Helios. Oh wait,
Yeah,
the
I didn't do
one,
enough there.
the one of them doesn't have his sword anymore. So I guess he'll pull out one of his extra javelins and just poke you with it. It would be the same same
Like,
attack
spear a
roll.
pig, what do you- Oh, it's the second one does. I have 14.
Okay, and that would be actually the javelin one. I just used the same roll. It's kind of like an improvised weapon, so we're gonna say it only is only D4, so it's 3 damage to you, not much.
It's like,
Come
on.
So that's that. Next is this sharpshooter. He is prone. He stands up, struggles to his feet, and then
Wait, can I say to him something as he stands?
sure.
they're,
Throw away your weapons and live to see your wife again, because he was talking about his wife.
Yeah. Roll me an intimidation check.
This intimidation is funny.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna roll something for him. See. He spits at your feet. He spits at your feet, struggles up, and then kind of staggers away. You'll get in a free attack here.
You don't love your wife?
Yeah. All right, Nan. I gave you the opportunity, and I miss.
Wait, no, that's actually a hit. That's a hit on this guy.
Oh, it is a hit.
It's exactly enough. Yeah,
Oh,
15
shit.
is the magic number.
All right. No psychic damage, so just 9 bludgeoning.
Okay. He's still pretty hurt. He was already visibly wounded. He's alive. He backs up and then he turns around. Boom, boom. Does 2 arrows at you, Adau.
I hate his wife.
Bruh. He sucks. He's kind of. It seems
Skill
like
issue.
he
He's
can't run
emotionally
any.
damaged.
He can't run any further this turn. It seems like he might just run away though. Bree, it's your turn.
He ain't running away. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah, I'll go get him.
Remember, this is like a rock formation. You have to go around.
Oh,
Wait, what was it that he listed on his turn to those guys?
heat metal.
Yeah,
Heat is up his sword.
Yeah, this guy is wounded. The other is not.
Okay. I could do another tidal wave at these 2 guys.
Oh god.
I don't know if they're worth it.
I don't know.
These
they're
guys
not
are pretty
very-
weak.
They're not very bulky.
Yeah, but it's, just to make a statement.
It's funny.
It's about sending a message.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you do that,
Um,
I will allow there to be a chance. I'll let you do an intimidation roll, and maybe it'll be enough to end the combat now. If you do the tidal wave.
okay.
Like, start it and be like,
Yeah.
I can swim.
So
I'm
is that
not
what you want to do?
intimidating, though. Well,
You just
Yeah, I wanna-
upended a half of the cave. I think you could do an intimidation roll.
Yeah, but you know, I'll do that.
Okay.
But
So you kind of like
I doubt I'll intimidate them enough.
okay. You probably have to like pop out behind cover like a few spaces or something, but like
Yeah.
you basically just go like create another just wave of water that would literally, we could say it comes from like the side and literally smashes them against the fucking like rock pillar. You don't even need to roll damage.
It's like a wall that goes like whoosh.
You don't even need to roll damage. They just do not have enough HP to survive it. They are just dead straight up.
So who are
yeah.
you intimidating?
But you can like shout out to the other rest of them and say something. What do you say to intimidate them?
Yo, check out your boys. They're fucking dead.
Roll intimidation.
Bink that. Bink it. God.
They honestly just don't hear because there's so much noise, right? So
It's like the Kung Fu Panda scene.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, but they're dead. Adau, it's your turn. So Duncan, what you gonna do there? Oh yeah, okay. This guy's like, as you get close, this guy's like, wait, please, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
about?
And
No.
make your
Bonk.
make your roll. Oh yeah, there is, okay. And that is enough. So are you gonna subdue or are you just gonna kill him?
We could try to figure out, like, I mean, we did impersonate them and kill like a bunch of them, but we could try to find out more.
Fuck,
Alright,
yeah.
we just kill them all. It's not a problem anymore.
Yeah, we
also
could.
true.
No. I'll knock him out.
Okay.
Fine.
Alright, he's knocked
But
out, but
I'm gonna insult him when he gets up.
okay.
And how far
I'm
did I
gonna
move?
call your wife
It
and
was
be
like,
like,
here,
look
20,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna move 10
what he
back.
said.
Okay. And at this point, roll an intimidation check for me, Duncan. Yeah. Actually, no, you'll have advantage for this one. Sorry, I meant to say that. And yeah, so just roll one more. Okay, yeah. So when you move back, you can basically shout out like, "Stop! No!" Like Planet of the Apes. No, but and at this point, this guy was kind of groveling on the ground. This guy was kind of scrambling after the beads. But they look around. They realize that like they're the only ones left, and they're gonna just kind of reluctantly throw down their weapons.
Hog.
And
I'm gonna run over and kick them away. Kick the bull away. Because yeah, he's dangerous.
Yeah.
okay.
New bow.
And yeah, you kick their weapons away, and take some time to start basically moving the bodies out of the way. The Mephits are just chilling. They would go back to helping with the troll, right, so that it doesn't wake up.
Oh yeah, him.
And you start putting the bodies like to the side, and the guys are just sitting there like terrified because they think you might kill them or something, but they.
Well, they tried to kill us. So.
Yeah. And yeah.
We didn't really give him a chance.
Yeah.
And
Like all of that was over in like 10 seconds.
yeah. And so a couple minutes pass by of you guys kind of just catching your breath. You probably tie them up and stuff, right? They're probably not even bothering talking to them yet. At this point, though, I want you all to roll me your perception check.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
He had a lot of time to cook when we were waiting. Keep closing the board thing.
Okay. Actually, all of you except Talvo. Talvo's probably just pissed off that they tried to fireball him again. He's like, God damn it! It's like, but then he's also like, oh, fireballs. The rest of you though, you're like all like kind of like doing your own thing, like just looting the bodies and being like, oh god, like we have so much like cleanup to do. All of a sudden, you all feel a rumble in the ground. And Talvo doesn't. Talvo's probably still cursing and whatever. And you're all like, when you tell him, you're like, hold on, Talvo. You all pause and listen. And now you all hear it. The Mephit's like, what's that?
Do I get anything special for 20?
I'll say the nat 20. With the nat 20, you are pretty sure this is not from an earthquake. This is definitely from a worm-sized creature.
That's fine. Alright, we're good. Don't worry.
Zyle, I can guarantee you this only happened because we did so well in these previous 2 combats.
Yep.
Well-
He locked away.
Not true. The only reason this is an option for happening was because you did the Earth Ren thing. That one. If you hadn't done that,
Actions have consequences.
there's a.
You could have read it back then, yeah.
I actually have a. Well, okay. There's 2 things I've been looking for. Stuff that affects the ground has a chance to attract the worm. The other thing is thunder waves, thunder booms, which you haven't done, luckily. But
Which I don't have a.
yeah,
I mean,
but
my
like,
character does.
yeah, so like thunder waves, thunder booms, those have a chance to attract it too because they create reverberation. But
Britsha?
yeah,
Or Bree?
and
How much do I. Oh, good.
we're gonna wait till next time to see what happens as the rumbling gets closer. So.
I just want
So we have to meet
Roll
next
for
week.
loot. I got 152,000. What do I get?
Yeah, we can figure out what loot you guys get next time if you survive whatever comes next.
Can we quickly loot the guy while we're waiting and be like, okay, cast silence, find some cool potion shit?
You know, they might actually have some potions. We'll get to that. They might have potions you could chug before the next combat. So,
We could use those.
so
I knew George coming in here.
yeah. So,
now.
anyway, so yeah, that will do it for this this week. In the future, we probably aren't going to be switching to Saturdays in general. Moving forward, seems like the plan is going to be Sundays most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
I'll see how new job works with hours, but I should be fine.
Yeah. So, so next week we should be good, presumably, but we'll see. And yeah, anyone got any streams going on tonight?
Nope.
Okay, I'm probably actually gonna go live in probably just an hour from now. I'm probably gonna take a little break with some XCOM, but I'm probably gonna stay up too late tonight because I have so much work to do tomorrow. It's not even funny, so I'm probably gonna stay up insanely late tonight. But it was fun though, and thanks to everyone for hanging out, and we will see you all next week, presumably.
See ya.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Adios.
And we'll see if the worm attacks.